Yes, make sure you hit launch
Yeah,
game. It'll
okay.
bring you in here.
Sorry, first roll 20 time.
Not a problem at all. Yeah, that'll bring you to the game, and your name will show up. You'll start hearing the music. I always like to have music playing in the background. Um, and just to clean up your own screens to keep it nice, I find it easier to lower all the avatars and everything. So if you hit the little wheel on the right side, you'll see on top of the big black bar, you'll see the wheel, usual settings wheel icon. There, you're going to lower personalizations and open audio and video. Make sure where it says others can hear or see, you put none. I can hear or see, you put none. This makes it so that Roll20 can't use your mic or webcam in here, which usually causes an echo or double delay. And then there's a little tab in audio and video that's called Video Display. You'll want to click that, and under Player Video slash Avatar Size, you want to click that drop screen and put it on Names Only. This will make it nice and clean at the bottom for you, so all you see are the names, making the map the main thing that you see. That's the very first thing you want to do. If you have physical dice, you are welcome to use physical dice. But however, if you do not have physical dice, on the left, you'll see a little toolbar thing, and at the bottom, there's a D20 looking icon. It is your dice icon. You can go in there and you can just find the dice that you need and click it to roll it, or click the number it's next to it so you can roll multiples of that same dice. So if you need to roll 3 d8s, you find d8, and then you click the 3 next to it, and it'll roll it for you just like that. So that's a quick little Roll20 basics, things that you'll need. Whenever you do that, make sure you always go back to the select icon, because that always puts you on the regular icon. Um, but yes, welcome to the game. Let's go over the way I like to play. So I'm actually going to do it on my phone, because I don't want to break the webcam, which would have done if I did that. Where'd the cameras go? There it is. Okay. Why is it doing this? Oh, someone's really loud. Someone's really loud, so you
Yeah.
know.
Or they're being attacked by Decepticon and it's not their fault, I mean.
Man, yeah. This is... Okay. I'm gonna have to find out a way to keep the cameras on because it keeps blocking it. I hate having only one screen to work with. I'm used to having two. Sorry,
I
the
feel that.
setup's not my setup. As I told you guys, I'm in a different room, different house actually. So, um, anyways, I did put these into the servers so that you guys can always reference it. But basically, these are just the end-game rules so you guys know. When it comes to movement, you'll see a grid. I prefer movement to be mostly vertical and horizontal. People are welcome to go diagonal, but because that does cause a shortcut with a lot of movement, especially within combat, the rule I use is that your first diagonal is 5 feet, and then any diagonal after that on the same turn is counted as 10 feet, because that would still be like a horizontal vertical move. So you get one diagonal at the regular 5 feet, and then they're 10 feet each time after that. Um, when it comes to rest, a short rest is considered 1 hour, a long rest is considered 8 hours. This only affects end-game things whenever you're taking a break while there are other enemies in the area. So you never know what other enemies will do with 8 hours of time. Health potions, whenever you use them in combat as an action or just out of combat, I just go ahead and give you the full health. But if you were to use it as a bonus action, which I allow in combat, you'll have to roll for whatever the health potion is supposed to be. Um, I'm only going to be managing. I'll be managing most things only, but you guys will have to manage your own equipment and money. So make sure you always have that up to date, as well as the loot that comes up. Someone will probably want to be a note taker to take notes of how much loot is provided. Um, until you guys reach level 5, don't worry about dying. That's not going to happen. I give you guys the first 5 levels to really learn how to play the game, learn each other, learn your character, really get in the groove of everything before any actual danger is done. There will be some difficult moments, but I basically run the game on easy mode for you until then. And I do encourage combo attacks if you guys get to the point where you can discuss how to do any of those. Um, you guys are, when it comes to combat, I'm always asked if they could just say something. Players are allowed one statement during combat, but combat is technically all within 6 seconds, so a conversation isn't something. But if you would like to make a suggestion, or maybe even point out a certain enemy, or relay something that maybe the player forgot, you can always do that. That's fine. But keep it to like one sentence, and that'll be per round. Uh, I do use timers. You probably won't see them for a little bit. I use these timers to keep the game moving smoothly and forward, making sure no player gets too much time in the spotlight, putting everyone else and the, well, basically on a bench. So, no one likes that. Um, yeah, at level 3 is when I start using the 2-minute timer in combat, so every turn will be 2 minutes at max. But until then, I know you guys still have to learn your characters and stuff, so you guys will have the leniency at first. Um, every time you guys go to rest, but be it short rest or long rest, those are opportunities for roleplay within the party. You don't have to ask me to start roleplaying. You can just start roleplaying with each other. Just say, you know, my character is going to do this, my character is going to do that, or I'd like to say this, and that way people know you're going to do something. I don't suggest or encourage hostile roleplay within the party or within combat. I understand that maybe there's character moments, there's development, there's arguments and stuff like that. But as far as like actual attacking each other or being actually insulting, none of that. We want to have a open, healthy environment together. You guys are a team, so you guys want to work together. You'll eventually want to try even come up with a name for your team because you guys are going to build a reputation within this world you're in, and people are going to want to refer to your party as one term. Um, and yeah, and then as per usual, games will be held as long as we have at least 5 of you, since we have a 6-player party. As long as 5 players are going to show up, we're still going to host the party. Per start playing rules, even if you're the one who misses the game because you claim the seat, the payment is still taken out. It's taken out 1 hour into the game, so our sessions start at 10, so at 11 is when you can expect it to take out from your account, so just be ready for that. But if we do go down to just 4 players, it'll be considered a canceled session. The 4 players or less can discuss if we're going to just simply miss a week or if we are going to do like a one-shot or something else. So, you know, I'm open for stuff. But yeah, that is my initial setup. Is everyone okay with anything? Or have any questions? Anything you want to go over?
I have a question about Roll20.
Okay.
I can see everyone's name but mine.
But yours?
Yeah.
At the bottom, right?
Yeah.
You're not on the far left?
No. I don't think so.
I got Riot, Shay, Adontis, Oscar, Sir Howie, Poe, and myself.
You're here. It's just that you don't have a name on there. Go to the settings and personalize and display, and then there's a display name.
Yeah, you might have hit that, hidden on that. Because you could do that, yeah, so. But everyone's okay with everything else?
I'm Gucci.
Alrighty. Well, if everyone's good with that, then let's get into the introduction. What are these?
There we go. I don't know why it was that, but...
Okay. So, as you guys would know, wow, this is so small on the screen. So, the full background to this tale is that More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cave known as the Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into the Great Forge, which is called the Forge of Spells. This is where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Findalen prospered as well. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of the Wave Echo Cave was lost. For centuries, rumors of the buried riches have attracted treasure seekers and opportunists to the area around Phandalin, but no one has ever succeeded in locating the lost mine. In recent years, people have resettled in the area. Phandalin is now a rough and tumble frontier town. More important, the Rockseeker brothers, a trio of dwarves, have discovered the entrance to the Wave Echo Cave, and they intend to reopen the mines. Unfortunately, for the Rockseekers, they are not the only ones interested in the Wave Echo Cave. A mysterious villain known as the Black Spider controls a network of bandit gangs and goblin tribes in the area, and his agents have followed the Rockseekers to their prize. Now the Black Spider wants Wave Echo Cave for himself, and he is taking steps to make sure no one else knows where it is. Alrighty. So, we are going to start the game in the city of Neverwinter. In this big city, you guys are inside of a little tavern. Some of you may know each other, some of you may not. I'll let you decide on that. But you'll be located in this little tavern right down here, which I will pull you into now. And here is your starting tavern. Let me bring your tokens over. Alright, first Akos is... Oh cool, Akos. Save. Shay. Giving control to all your tokens before I bring them over. Ithil is... Riot. Samos is Sir Howie. Oops. Oscar, you are... Oh, you got your name there, Oscar. And then our last one is Quentin, which is... Alrighty. Alright, now we are in the Start Tavern. You guys can place your tokens wherever you'd like to be within this little bar area. Alright. Everyone happy with their locations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are in here, you hear the light chatter of everyone around you. You hear someone playing music off in the corner. The smell of stout and bread and cooked meats fills the air as a cheery atmosphere ensues through the place. Walking around, you see this guy who is he's got 2 pints of beer in his hands, where he drops it at this table of 2 women, and then he just starts walking around, making sure everyone's good, doing his thing. Would you guys like to take a moment to introduce yourselves here in the tavern? This is where we are going to go around the table, and everyone's going to introduce themselves. So, let's start with Akos.
Yes. So I'm at that little bottom table, right?
That's where you put yourself.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look to the person next to me,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna stare very rude.
You said rudely?
Yeah. I'm it's kind of hard to tell that it's rude. It's more like an offstandish of, I don't really know you, but I like hearing stories.
Okay. Uh, Let me also add. You should be mentioning a little bit of what you look like, your race, and your class as well.
Yes. So actual introductions.
Yes.
Okay.
That
I'm
way
a
people know what they're
changeling.
looking at.
I don't know if it's just me. I can barely hear
You
them.
can turn them. I just turned them up
Perfect quiet.
myself. I turned them up on. You can turn them up on Discord if you
Yeah, I
right
have them
click.
at 200.
Oh, yeah, Akos, can you get a little
Is that better?
closer to your mic?
Is that better?
Oh wow,
Oh,
yes.
that is tremendously better. That's 200%, you could say. That's
Okay. So yeah, Changeling Bird, I believe I put 5'8". I'm 19 years old, and I've been living tavern to tavern, town to town, looking for my next drink.
Alright. Let's go on to Ethel. Ethelia, sorry. Probably the whole name, right?
Yeah. Um, so my name is Athalia. I am a half-elf druid. I'm here and I'm just looking at everybody. I'm very excited to talk to people. I've come from the forest and I've been living there for a bit. I have my little buddy Ajax in my pocket. He's a bunny. And I'm just so excited. And I probably don't even notice that anyone's glaring at me. I'm just in awe. So, or not me, but anyone. I'm like, everybody looks so exciting. And that's probably what I'm doing right now. And I'm just standing off to the side, like, I don't even think I'm going to want to go at a table because I'm a little nervous because there's so many people.
Fair enough.
I'm probably also whispering to Ajax, which people can't see, so. But it looks like I'm just whispering to myself.
Alright. Let's go Oscar. I don't know if you're muted or not there.
Yeah, I was muted. I was talking to somebody else, but yeah. So you're gonna see he had a table by himself, sitting in essentially 2 chairs because he's a massive human. 7-foot guy, covered in plated armor. He's gonna have a great sword on his back, and he's gonna be taking swigs of alcohol, as I'm about to do. And you're just gonna hear him laugh loudly because he's just talking to himself. But yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Quentin. You were up.
I'm a human monk. He's a very tanned, standing at 6 foot, 28 years old, and he's just talking to this guy because he's lived in Neverwinter for most of his life, so he's uh, more at home here and is just talking to someone he probably knows, or just because uh, he's familiar with them. And he's just talking, have a good time telling stories of his escapades. Uh, Pretty much just like the generic pirate clothes, except the hat. He hates the hat, uh, and is just enjoying his conversation with this guy across the table.
Alright, and now Samos.
Oh, Samus is a tiefling wearing dark clothes. He's got rather big horns, kind of curling back like a ram's horns would. And he's not that tall. He's only 5'2". He's a warlock, and he's just kind of sitting there looking around, sipping something that is definitely not alcoholic, just having a look around the room, checking out the vibe. That's pretty much it.
Alright. And then we got Sierra.
Sorry, that was on mute.
No worries.
She is a tiefling sorcerer, about 5'8", 30 years old. She's recently set out on a quest, kind of to find herself, and she's left home and the familiar. It's a big thing for her. And right now she's just trying to, quietly take everything in and not show that she's kind of excited and scared about the world and this trip for her. So she's kind of just trying to hide it and be quiet. That's about it.
Alrighty. Alright, so that's everybody hanging out in the bar. And kind of what they're doing. Just so you guys know, I'm switching the thing to tokens for this session because it's just the cameras just keep going out and it's just not good. So
It'd be Gucci.
yeah, we'll do cams next time when I have 2 screens. Yeah, having one screen's always so problematic. I always have this like wide open on the other screen, so I'm just gonna have to use a different image for me for now, I guess. Oops, cancel. That's alright, I have a image I use. And alright, there we go, that's fine. That'll have to do. Alright, now it doesn't look so sloppy at least. So, alright. Cool. So as everyone is hanging out in the bar, you guys kind of hear, everyone would hear the door open if no one's being secretive right now. So, you guys hear the door open and walks a dwarf. Behind him is a armor-clad human, and they kind of just stand in the top of the bar, and you guys just hear the dwarf go, excuse me, I'm looking for a group of adventurers that may be looking to earn a little coin.
Immediately, I'm like, I'm an adventurer.
I heard coin, that means drink.
I heard coin.
If you would be so kind, you can just follow me outside and I'll tell you all the details. Well, hopefully we can get a nice hearty group here. And they'll just kind of walk back, holding the door open as they look in, see who follows.
I don't know, they seem kind of suspicious, man. Can I go to follow?
Yeah, you can move your tokens. If you're not able to, you have to go up to the bar and make sure you hit select. It's the little arrow on the very top, and then you should be able to do it. Whenever you have if you have select on and you don't grab a token, if you hold the click button down, is how you do these little like spots, so you can see, so you can mark stuff.
Ping.
Pingings, yes. Alright. I'll move your bunny with you. Alright, so as you guys all gather around, he'll say, "Oh, we do have quite the bunch here. Well, that works out quite well. Yes, I do need a group here that is willing to transfer some goods to Phandelver, of which you'll get your payments of 10 gold each over at Barthen's, where this lot will be going. Should be an easy trip, but guarded is what we're looking for, as it is the provisions for the town."
Oh, escort mission. Too easy. The Phylum shall protect this with their lives.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like this will use much brain power. I'll gladly join.
I'm in. Sounds
You
good.
Sounds good.
No questions.
Excellent. Well, I do have other business to tend to, so I will be heading off ahead with my pal here. He will be coming with me. I will be sure to have the wagon horse ready at the front. Hopefully you guys can leave this afternoon, because they need those provisions by nightfall.
Oh.
Alright. It shouldn't take but
Alright.
half a day to get there. It's nothing but down the road. And with that, he'll say, "I'll let them know that there's a hearty group coming. Just let them know that you were sent by Rockseeker, and they'll gladly give you the cart." And he heads on down the road with his friend.
So that guy seemed totally sus, right? I'd say to everyone who I've now just met.
What do you mean?
I think he seemed nice. He offered an adventure and money, so
I mean, he offered drink, and I'm always for a drink. But I'm just saying, like, his name's Rockseeker.
Nice with the war. It's got something to do with rocks. Always has.
That's fair. No more questions.
I've never
Alrighty.
really met a dwarf, so I think it's normal.
Alright. So you guys will be heading to this exit right here that heads south. When you guys get there, as you mentioned, Rockseeker, the guy hands you the reins of an ox that has a big carriage behind it. And the carriage is a tarp covering what looks to be a hump of stuff. Quite a bit of stuff in this cart. There's room for one person to sit beside the person who is driving it, but everyone else will be walking with the cart. Who is going to drive the cart?
Who is the slowest?
This is where I would suggest people look at their
Yeah.
tool proficiencies, because someone should be, usually at least one person's
Oh,
good with this.
I am.
Hold up.
I shall
What kind of
drive.
fuel efficiency is a carriage?
A carriage would be a land vehicle,
Yep.
while a boat is a water vehicle. So who would be driving?
It'd be
I
Oscar.
don't think my character should.
It would not be me.
Oscar.
No, me neither.
Alright. So Oscar is going to be driving.
The 7-foot man glided plate
Uh,
armor.
As you guys reach the gate and get your everything set up to go, it is now mid-morning, probably around 11 a.m. And you'll be heading down this. This is the high road right here, and as you can see where Phandelver is, that is where they asked you to go. And there is the Tribord Trail here, which is what you'll take to get to Phandelver off the high road. Alright, so each of these little hexagon things are, how big are they? 5 miles each. So one hex is only 5 miles, and it takes, for those walking, 11 miles per hour. Nope, I'm sorry. 24 miles per 8 hours. So you can go 24 since you're walking. Where's my ruler? There you are. Alright, so let's see, that's... Alcohol gives me the mileage. Alright, 44 miles. Oh, is this more than one day? This is gonna take you more than one day, isn't it? 20, yeah, 44 miles is 8 hours per 8 hours. Yeah. It's actually gonna take a couple days.
But I hope they're not upset or anything.
I thought it. Oh, you know what? That's never mind. The other group had a transport thing. That's right. Because their character. All right. Well then, that means.
Good old Lance.
Let's see. 24 miles is. Oh, I mean it's mid-morning, so more like we'll do 18 miles. So right there. So your first stop is going to be here. That'd be where you guys would stop and take your first long rest if you guys would like. During this high road moment, you guys will have plenty of time to talk to each other. So if you guys would like to do any role playing, you are welcome to have 3 days worth of role playing.
Give me a second. Okay, I immediately find the comfiest nearby rock I can sit at, and I pull out my loot. Does anybody know when we're gonna get paid? Akko says, because he's thirsty.
Pretty sure we get paid once we make the delivery, but you know, if you're really that thirsty, there's probably alcohol in those provisions. They might not miss a drink or two.
Oh, did you say alcohol in the provision? Can I go sneak off toward the provisions?
I don't know if you could. You'd be sleeping right next to it if you're doing a caravan thing, so everyone would
Oh,
be right
okay.
next to it. But if you want to just look through it, I mean, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right, roll for investigation.
Okay, that'll be right there, solid 0, and I'm gonna roll. Where's my
All right, so it's a
roll
flat
20,
number for you.
roll d20, and that is
What'd you roll?
where to pull up.
An 8. Yeah, with an 8, I'm going to say that you were not able to find any alcohol in the provisions. You found, candles. You found leather. You found even some fur, some pelts. Basically, it looks like you found the leather making kind of crate.
I ask if anybody in the group tailors with any sort of leather.
No.
Long
Nope,
shot.
not me.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
Why would you
think we
ask?
should, take that stuff. They might not miss a drink or two, but if we start taking like entire shipments, they're gonna start questioning where they gone.
they definitely know a drink or two because, as far as I can see, there's none.
Well, look, if you take anything from the shipment we're supposed to bring to them, well, that's less gold for you to buy booze.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think that's a good idea. No.
That,
Yeah.
and you can buy booze once we get to Phandelver.
All right.
Or Phandelin, I mean.
I'll buy you some with our money.
Normally, I wouldn't really care, but I do like drink, and
Exactly.
Alright.
I can feel it.
You guys would have had 2 long rests at this point, and you would turn onto Tribord Trail shortly after you get going in the morning of your 3rd day. And we're gonna go to about right here, this section, when you get to this section, it's roughly been most of the day, so it's probably about 2, 3 in the afternoon at this point, and you guys come across something interesting.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Alright, your tokens are up top.
Okay, so we have front driving.
Alright. As you guys are coming down the Tribord Trail, you come across what looks to be fallen horses and a possible ambush that had taken place in this area.
Those horses look hurt.
Can I go poke the
Go check
horse?
on them.
How
Okay,
far are we
hurt.
from the horses right now?
You are, I believe you're only like 30, 60 feet, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
You
I
might
can
wanna,
only move 30.
we might want to be cautious. As, this doesn't seem like a friendly kind of place to pass through.
How do I do
But
that?
if someone's hurt, we should help them.
If there's one ambush, there's another ambush waiting for someone else.
Uh,
I'll
I'm
push
gonna.
up here. I think that's the farthest I can go in one.
Alright. You do spot that these two horses are in fact dead, and they are sprawled on the ground, blocking the path, of which the cart will not be able to pass through. They each have several black feathered arrows sticking out of them. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side of the trail.
Can I roll perception to see if there's anybody in the bushes?
That can I roll as well?
That wouldn't. You can't roll perception to check the
Or-
bushes. You have to go in and check the
Well, okay.
bushes.
Yeah, can I
Okay, I'll
go?
go in and check the bushes.
You're gonna okay. Just
I
you
think I will
gotta
too.
move your tokens, please. Please move your tokens squares at a time.
Sorry.
Can we see from here how long do the horses look to be dead?
I was
Like,
back
is
there.
this recent?
You would have to be a little closer to tell how recent something had died.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
afraid
draw
of.
my sword.
Unless it
Is-
was a skeleton. I mean, I'll say that you know a skeleton's been dead for a minute. I'll give you that. But
Does the trail look recently worn? The one that we're on now to the horses? Or does it look like nothing's been...
I mean, it's kind of like a dirt trail that's traveled pretty often. So, I mean, it looks as worn as it does any other day.
Can I roll to see what items I find around me on the ground, such as rock?
Like you're checking the ground for items,
Yeah.
like for rocks specifically.
Like something big enough that it would make a motion if I threw it where the dead horses are.
I mean, yeah, you can look for a rock to throw toward the horses.
Okay.
Just roll investigation for that.
Let's go.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to find a horse.
Oh no.
My guy, you did not find any horses, or I'm sorry, any rocks.
Where'd the horses go, guys?
With a 4, yeah, with a 4, I'm gonna say you found no sizable rocks.
Guys, it's safe.
How would you tell it's safe? You just looked at the ground and did nothing, really.
Well, it's not like there's any dead horses there.
Why are they dead?
Can I investigate the tree line over here and see if there's anything?
Yeah, go ahead and check out that tree line within the investigation. Echo, stop moving for a second.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Alright, with a 5, the trees look a-okay to you, but what do you know? But what...
What do you know?
Nothing here, guys. We are perfectly safe.
Alright, so Echo's right in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna check these bushes. They look sus.
Oh, that's okay, you already ran in the front. So...
Is there a
Akos,
way that I can?
as you run in front of the party. Let me make sure what the plus is. Hold on. Pretty sure.
Listen, I'll be fine. It's okay.
Very brave, very brave.
I know, I'm very
Um,
bold.
Does a 17 hit?
It should.
You'll check your, if you look at your token,
Yeah, it does.
the
Yeah, it does.
blue should be your AC. Cool. So as you step closer, you find two black feathered arrows shoot out of the bushes in front of you. From either side, as these two goblins jump up and shoot their arrows, both of which impale you, as the one was 17 and the other was a 22.
Oh.
Alrighty. And they do a total of probably too much. 9 damage.
I am alive, but I am bleeding out on the ground.
So Akos just took 2 arrows, both to his both shoulders, and he finds himself pierced. If you click your token, you'll see the green circle is your health. If you click that and you just type -9 in the box, it'll take -9 off and put your health where it should be. It doesn't work for plus for whatever reason, but it works for minus. But thanks to him, you guys are now in combat. Welcome to your first combat.
Glorious.
Roll initiative, right? That's how we start?
Roll initiative, indeed.
Okay, so that'll be... Okay. That is an 18.
You can put it, you'll see the turn order on the left right now. You guys are welcome to put your own numbers in there. You should be able to find your name, and then you just put the number in there.
So if I roll on here, will it automatically add whatever my initiative is, or I have to add that to the roll?
You still have to add it to there, but you can do that if you want to roll 20 and add your plus to it. You'll have to type it, but you can type \R and then like the number, so it would be like 1d20 plus 3, and that would roll that. So you would type it like that. So, and then
Wait, sorry, how do I?
I
I see.
typed it
Okay,
there. Yeah.
thank
So
you.
if you do the \R, it'll just automatically roll it. So I had to put it like that. But
20, and then I add my initiative.
yeah, and your initiative is basically your dex modifier.
Okay.
So. Oof, that's a rough initiative.
I just pray they're both lower than mine.
You gotta get out of there.
Who said I was leaving?
Alright, cool. Yeah, you guys are catching on real quick. You already got it in there. Cool. Looks like we got the same number here. Akos and Athelia, what are your dex modifiers?
Let me check. My dex modifier is plus
-1.
Wait, your dex is -1?
No, 1. Just 1.
Just
Not
1.
mine.
And Akos, what's yours? Let me look. Yours is 2. Which makes you on top. Which you already are, but I'll still do this just in case. There we go. That keeps you on top. Alright, and it looks like the first to go is this goblin. But let me switch to battle music for you.
Lens.
To battle music. The goblin goes first. Alright, that goblin lets off another arrow, this time aiming a little further back toward Quentin. And Quentin does a 19 hit.
Yes.
Alright, an arrow flies out from the bush, and this time he hits you for 4 damage as that arrow pierces your arm.
How do I reduce my health again?
So when you click your token, you just click the
Right.
green in the center. The green is your health. And you'll just click that, and then you type minus the number you took damage of. So -4. And you know what I mean? Just like the dash, right? Not like actual minus.
Right.
So. Your token didn't update on my side. Did you do it?
It's not showing on mine.
So, click that, and then hit -4. That's it. You see
Oh,
that?
okay.
You see that?
Yeah, on the circles. Got it.
Yeah, on the circles. You gotta click the circle once you click your token.
Right.
Alright. Akos, you are up first.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 1 square down
Okay.
because I'm gonna trust we have a healer before I get killed. And I'm just gonna cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Are you doing Thunderwave on you or Thunderwave in a direction?
I would like to do it because if I do it on me, it's a
Yeah, if you do it on you, it's the full 15 feet on. That's your range. So
Yeah, and I think I just moved out of range of the party.
yeah, if you look, I put the aura so you can see the range.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do it.
You still have movement if you'd like to take another
You're
free
right, I
step.
do. Yeah, I'll take one more down. Just yeah.
Okay. All right. So Thunderwave on yourself, 15-foot range. Yep, that guy would be fine, but these guys are not so. That dex save, correct?
Let me check. Where's my character sheet? Right here.
It's alright. Thunderwave D&D. Checking that. And that is a con save.
Oh.
So, what is their con? 0. Alright, well then, that would be a 2, a 7, and an 8. So, that's 3 fails. So, I need 2d8 thunder damage from you.
Sir, yes, sir. Dealing it right back at him.
9 damage. That is enough to kill this one. Kill this one. And you also hear a third scream as the thunder damage shocks this one that was in the bushes still. And it was enough to kill him as well.
Okay. I fall to the ground after that because I'm still at 1 HP.
You're making yourself prone, or are you taking a knee?
I'll make myself prone.
Okay.
I'll trust.
Alrighty. So he goes prone by choice. I'm gonna just do this icon. And that brings it to Athilia.
I think I'm going to try to use healing words since he's so close to them. Don't
Alright,
know if I can do that.
Yes, Healing Word has an 80-foot range.
Okay, so
Alright, so yeah, healing. Oh, 60-foot range. But yeah, you're still close enough.
I'm still good. Yeah.
And if you want to do that, that's going to be 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability. Which for you, as a druid, is Wisdom. So roll 1d4 plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I see.
You can either type 1d4 plus 3, or just click the d4 and we'll plus 3 to whatever it rolls.
So just like this.
You have a physical dice, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Then it's the triangle one. It looks like this.
The one you don't want to step on.
Yes, the danger stepper.
Especially if they're metal.
Oh man, the metal dice. I only have one set of metal dice, and they are in a case. I will not lose those.
I have 2. They're fun to throw at people for damage. Roll for damage throws at the DM.
How they go, right? What's your D4?
Can you show me that again?
Yeah,
What am I-
it's the pyramid one. The one that looks like this.
Yeah. Mhm.
And it's gonna land, flat bottom. And the number on the top here is the
Mhm.
number that you roll.
Okay, so 1.
You roll a 1,
Okay, I rolled a 2.
a 2. Okay, so 2 plus 3. So Athos you get, or Akos you get 5 HP.
Okay.
So you'll just hit your green bubble and just put, 6. Perfect. Alright. Anything else, Athelia?
I think I'm gonna try to slingshot the goblin.
That would be an action, and you just, no, that's right, healing word's a bonus action. So yeah, if you'd like to do a slingshot, that's fine.
Yeah, the one closest to him.
Okay, your slingshot. You have a slingshot? I don't see slingshot on your list here.
The slings. I thought those were
We
slingshots.
got
But I can also
scimitar.
throw a spear.
Where are your slings at? No, you're looking at what you're proficient with. That's not your inventory. Your equipment is what you have on you. You have a quarterstaff and a scimitar for weapons.
Wait, if he's close to...
Throw.
Is there a goblin close to me? I can't see him.
You
No?
can't.
Okay.
Yeah, no goblins currently showing as well. There's that too.
Oh, for me, they are there. So then I'm gonna end my turn if no one's close to
For
him.
you,
But
they are.
I
You can see which
Yeah.
one. Which ones can you see?
The one right beside, on top of the white horse, and the one under the black horse.
I just got rid of those. Those aren't there
Right
anymore.
here.
I don't know why.
Huh? That's really
Okay.
weird. I
Well,
should
it's
have
fine.
been gone.
It will.
Roll 20
Yeah,
and
I
roll
got
20.
I just checked the player screen. Yeah, it's not there. Maybe
I'm sorry.
maybe you need to like refresh or something.
He's a
Yeah, I think I'm
demigod.
gonna do that. I think that's a good idea.
He's secretly a demigod. That's why she can see the dead.
Accurate.
Another town medium claim.
Okay, well then I end my turn then.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
heal him.
Yep,
I like
you gave
it.
him 5 HP. That was a solid turn. Oscar, you are up.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, fuck.
I love that we have Oscar. This is the most normal name I've had in a game ever.
I don't make weird names. Cause then I can't pronounce them, and then no one else can pronounce them. Alright, well, seeing goblins, I'm gonna go into somewhat a fit of a rage.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay, I mean, you're not a barbarian,
Yeah.
so you're just, okay,
well, I know, I'm just saying out loud.
put on your angry
Wait,
face.
Yeah, the angry face. But there's no more.
As
Well,
far
I'm
as you
still just
know.
gonna- yeah, I'm just gonna run up to whatever dead one. I'm just gonna start like beating. I'm just gonna slash it.
Alright, as soon as you get close enough, a surprise attack action that was held is going to happen as this goblin hops up and shoots his arrow out.
You
Only
motherfucker.
to miss with a 7 on the die.
Oh, let's go.
So, but yeah, the arrow flies past you, and this goblin is now there.
I can't reach him.
Was that all your movement? You have no more
Yeah.
space?
That
Oh,
was all
rough.
30 feet.
That is a rough bit, I guess, huh?
Well, close range crossbow, maybe?
It's not close range. It's 10 feet, so it's, you get your regular attack if you want to whip the crossbow
Yeah.
out.
We'll fucking do it.
All right, go
You
for
can't
it.
reach him. Does a at the 15. 15 hit?
A 15 does hit, yes.
Let's go.
What?
And that's only 8 damage.
8 damage? That's enough.
Yeah.
Alright, and you return fire with a shot through his skull, and that goblin falls down.
We win these.
Alright. Um. Yeah, wow, that was actually really fast, guys. Good job.
Well, you had a little suicide vest guy over there.
Yeah, yeah, the suicide attack definitely did something. Alright, I'll turn this one back on. You guys are out of combat already, because that was a great wipe. Amazing work.
You learn something fun.
Are you sure y'all are new? Some of y'all said you haven't played before, but that was
I forgot I
fast.
had Thunderwave, but I wasn't initially gonna choose Thunderwave. It was recommended, I believe.
Yeah, Thunderwave is a great spell. And now you got to see why right off the bat.
Is there any way I can check the horses?
Yeah,
I have to update the whole thing, so yeah. But I want to check the horses to see if they're okay or if like they're
yeah,
well,
you
obviously
can.
they're not okay, but like
Yeah, you can do the
what's going on with
investigation
them
to check out the horse.
or
Oh,
what
wait,
they
are
have
you?
on them.
Yeah, you're checking what they have. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Oscar,
Okay.
just making sure that you did it. By the way, you got your chainmail upgraded to the adamantine, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Me.
while she's checking on the horses, I want to search through the bag and see if there's any notes or anything that would note like say who these horses belong to.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
What was the first investigation roll though?
I
I
haven't.
did get an 18.
An 18. All right. As you search the horses, you do find an empty leather case. It's like a rounded one. It's a map case and it's empty.
Okay.
You also take note that it looks like the saddlebags have been fully looted, guys. There's not really anything else there.
We we just killed 4 enemies, right?
Yes, but
Can I
you
go
didn't. Go ahead.
or can I first go unprone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have free movement now so I can catch up?
Yeah, you're
And
out of
then
you're out of combat. Free movement. You guys
Okay.
can
I guess
just.
I guess I didn't really see where the bodies fell, so I'd have to search the bushes again, and I don't really get to the others.
Yeah.
Oscar's gathering up all the goblins and putting them in the middle of the road.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that, Oscar. But yeah, you find that Athelia, you found an empty leather map case.
Well, we still have to get our cart through here, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to move these horses.
Okay, with our combined strength roll needed.
Who's moving the horses?
Not me.
I don't think I can move the horses at all.
Not
Don't
me.
worry, comrades.
Yeah.
You're lucky if I move a feather.
All right. Oscar's
I'll
gonna
try
go
and
ahead.
help him. With my mighty 7 strength.
Can I give them would bardic inspiration count on this, or is this
It
got
can,
19
yeah, if you
strength.
want to use it for that, but
okay? Maybe I won't because it sounds like they probably did it.
Oh.
So Oscar, with the help of literally anyone, you'll be able to pull these off with a 19 strength. You can pull the horses to the side. It's not easy. Takes some movement, but I think a 19 strength and one other person helping, you'll be able to do this. And by the way, Quentin, just to let you know, be clear, pretty much everything you do, if it's strength based, you would actually be considering it dex based.
All right, yeah, then I'll help out move the other
Unless it's
horse.
specifically a strength save. I imagine monks use their dex for everything they do.
All right, yeah, then
So
I'd help move horses.
okay, yeah. Quentin and Oscar can move the horses together. So yeah, you guys managed to clear the path. You found your empty map case. Does anyone want to do anything else here?
I'm gonna go ahead and cut the goblins' heads off.
I would
Okay.
like to have a look around and see, like, someone must have been riding these horses. Are there, like, any traces of someone getting dragged away or something like that?
Yeah, it looks
Roll
like they've been
investigation.
weighted, so
And before the goblins get their heads chopped off, I just want to see if they have anything up from the saddles.
Howie, what happened? What happened there?
Well, yeah, some nice flowers over here.
Oh my gosh.
I've
What's
rolled a
it doing?
0 in that situation.
Can you
I mean,
roll?
it-
Can you roll me a
it's a
d?
+2.
Can you roll me a d6, Howie?
yes, I can. A 5.
A 5. All right. Yeah. As you try to look around, you find yourself stumbling over your own equipment, and you drop your main weapon on the ground. Not very
Wait.
graceful.
Noticing this, I assume he's drunk and has found where.
There is next to the horses, you do see what looks to be a drag trail that goes into the grass line.
Oh.
Oh, Samus is gonna pull
We
himself
go
up, pick
there?
his stuff back up, and just dust himself off.
Akos looks for a minute and then just realizes and is disappointed yet again.
Hey, yeah, Seamus, you dropped something over there. Is that yours?
Might have flown that far, I'm not sure. I carry a lot of stuff.
Always
Should
pick it
probably
back up.
fix it. Picking stuff back up. Also
Real
picking
talk?
up flour.
Being logical here, I mean, we're like how many days late to this delivery that was supposed to take half a day? We should probably just go along with it.
At the same time, if more people come through here, you know.
That's fair.
Oscar will look over and like, do
I'm-
not worry.
I'm able
I'll
to
tell
see the
people
trail
why.
too, right? Like
Yeah.
where they've been. Someone's
Yeah,
been
it's a
obviously
it's a
dragged.
very
I can see it.
obvious it's a very obvious
So
trail.
I think we should go check it out. I think we should go see if someone's okay or hurt or dead.
You know, it
I'm
could
not
be
so-
a
And also, if
reward.
someone comes here, they're gonna see that.
I'm not so sure. If we leave this cart with all these supplies, it's probably going to get raided. If anything, we deliver them and tell them about this.
I tell you what, if y'all want, I'll wait alone by the cart.
Yeah, no.
No.
I say we deliver this and tell them that whoever were on this horses got captured or killed.
Counterpoint. We don't know
We
if
don't think
these
anyone-
horses are on their side or not, so like, why don't we deliver this and say nothing and get our pay,
I
get our
mean,
drink?
we
You
could
think-
get there, deliver the
Say
stuff,
nothing.
and offer them that we go back here and check it out, because, you know, maybe
Or
they
we
don't
could
know
offer
what's
them
that.
the goblins' heads.
I think that's a great idea.
Want to bring the goblins' heads along.
Goblins' heads, who's with me?
Oscar always had the goblin heads like stacked up on a pile. He's setting up the bodies in like a warning to like other goblins, almost like blood eagling them.
Oh, I've seen worse things.
I think I'm hiding my bunny from all this sight. I don't think I want him to see any of this. I'm like, just stay here,
Goblins
please. Don't
are
look.
horrible
There's
creatures.
so many dead
They
animals.
deserve
and
more.
heads.
I don't know
No.
what I don't know what it is about this goblin totem pole, but there's some artistry to it. I
And
can't explain it.
they might raise our pay from 10 to 12 drinks, I'm just saying.
You just think about drinks all day long.
If I have money, I have drink. It's a simple way to live.
So
You just live by hearing other people's stories, never having your own.
do we have a decision? What are we doing?
We
I
shall
think
hunt
if
down
you
the
guys
other
actually
goblins.
Do you think there's more goblins?
Whether
I
it's
think if you
few,
guys
there's
believe
a
that there's
bigger
really
pack.
no one there, then
I say we take their ambush spot for when shift chains out.
I say we deliver it, and then if they want us, we come back.
Yeah,
But
I agree with
really, we're not. I'm not leaving this cart. If you guys want to go, then go. But I'm delivering this.
Yeah, we shouldn't leave the cart. We should get that done first and then maybe come back.
Yeah.
I think I'll agree actually. If you guys really think no one's out there,
Oh, there's probably someone out there. Otherwise, there'd be bodies here.
There are
But, you
always
know.
more goblins.
It's their bad luck, really.
I mean, best case scenario, they're prisoners, for whatever reason.
Goblins don't keep prisoners. They kill everyone they capture.
okay. I think we should finish our quest. I think that's very important.
Yes.
Okay, now we have a decision.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to town, yes?
Yeah,
Alright.
I could be a real dick and be like running off because I'm the only one who can drive the cart.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you back to the map. So here we go. Alright, so going back to the map, it is late afternoon. If you guys push it, you guys can get to Phandelver kind of late at night. It will be about almost midnight, about 11 o'clock, almost midnight whenever you get there. Or you guys can have a long rest right about here. Let me mark it. You have another long rest right about here so that you can get to Phandelver in the morning nice and fresh. What would you like to do?
From what I remember, they heavily needed these provisions, and we're already late it is, so I think we can skip along for now, but... Team, what do you think?
Happy sleeping outside.
I mean, it's more about the traveling through the night part that kind of worries me. It gets a whole lot more dangerous because you see a whole lot less stuff.
But if we make it I mean, if we push it, maybe even sunset, right?
I think we should stay here, personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we should stay too.
Alright.
I wasn't impartial either way, I just was playing devil's advocate.
Alright, so you guys can take your long rest, and then you can reach Phandelver on the 4th day, nice and fresh in the morning. And let's pull you into Phandelver. So, by the time you guys get to Phandelver, it's mid-morning, roughly 10 a.m. And yeah, you guys enter from the Tribord Trail section of the map. Let me do this for the Twitch. It should be good. Alright. Alright, so you guys come in from the Tribord Trail. And even though it is midday, mid-morning, the town itself is not exactly lively like most towns. As it was mentioned, this is a growing town. So you guys were told to take this to Barthen, who is going to give you the 10 gold each for the provisions that you have been bringing. So yeah, you guys enter this town. What's the first thing you look for?
If it's a small town, it's fair to assume that loud noise would...
You cut off. Loud noise with what?
make this guy come towards us like, oh, there was a loud noise in that direction. If he's in the town, though.
I guess so. I mean, you guys are entering the town. So
Okay.
what pathway are you taking?
Good question.
Maybe we could just follow the main road and ask someone. But
Yeah, that's
I guess
fair.
making
That's a
noise is
better
an
idea.
idea.
Well, if you guys just follow the main road, you'll be passing this building as one of the first ones. And when you look in there, you do notice that it is a shop. It looks like they have various things in the windows, including cookware and even some swords. You see some potions, very some food varieties in the window. All looks like a general mix shop.
That's a shame. I didn't hear any alcohol.
I did offer you alcohol, so but there's none there. I think
I
I'm
mean,
Wait,
okay.
what?
You
if it's
also you see a sign next to the front door that made of wood, and as it swings in the breeze, you can still see it says Barthen's Provisions.
Oh, shucks. All right, let's go, guys.
All right, all right. Let's pull you into there. All right, so you find yourself here at Barthen's as you guys pull up. Um, Barthen is missing. Why is he missing?
Can you find Barton?
There he is. All right, he's no longer missing. Oh, that is the wrong one. I thought I had you guys copied. Well, let me do that now.
we suddenly turn into goblins.
I would kill
Did
myself.
we take the goblin heads with us? Did we establish whether
I'm
we did that or
goblin.
God.
not? Guys?
Just so you know, Athilia, you can also move your bunny. I gave you control of that as well. But yeah, you guys arrive here at Barthen's, and as you pull in, you guys see an elderly man step to the front door as you approach, with the wagon behind you. And he just speaks up. Oh, are you the lot delivering Rockseeker's goods?
Hi, that's us.
I have a question.
Yes, of course, I'll be happy to answer your questions, but if you could pull the wagon around back, I will have the lad start emptying it out into our storage.
All right, I'll go ahead and tell everyone, whoever's not coming with me with the cart, pop
Oh,
off and talk to them.
my question was actually for the DM.
Okay, go ahead.
I was wondering if because he looks like he's grown,
He looks like
say,
he's... What? I'm sorry, you cut off again.
like he looks like he just woke up.
Who?
So would it
The old man looks
the
like that?
elderly man? Yeah. Does he?
No.
Oh, never mind. Forget everything I said. I misheard.
No, he was just missing for whatever. I had this pre-set up, and I don't know why his token went away.
Wait, is the back right here or right
The
here?
back is right there. You're in the right spot.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll go with Oscar and help him unload.
All right. You'll see this young guy. He's quiet, but he comes out and he just starts grabbing stuff from the cart and taking it inside. And he's gonna be running back and forth doing that the whole time. If you guys want to help him out unloading that, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll help.
He'll just kind of let you follow him and take you to the storage room in here where you put the stuff down.
Right.
Can I do one of those all-in-one-go trips? You know?
I doubt it. Everything's in crates and nothing has handles, so
Damn.
it's
all
back.
right, well.
It's back when, you know. They don't do handles back when. You just carry
Can't
it.
we just stack the crates like one after another like a big tower?
If you want to, you can roll. Just do a dex check and see how well you managed holding it like that.
Next check. And that will be a 15.
Yeah, you can stack. I'd say 3 boxes with a 15, and manage to get
Move it
through. But
along.
the doorway is still only so big, so you have to like kind of do that squat down thing whenever you go through. But you can do 3. You can do 3 high. With you doing 3 highs, it'll only take probably about 4 trips to get everything home.
Let's go.
Is
Efficiency.
anyone else doing anything else while they are doing that?
I'm gonna let
The old
Ajax like go and look for some food in these bushes and try to like Chop some
Would it
leaves
be
or something.
would it be bad? Hmm.
No good thing starts with, would it be bad?
Well, I mean, I have high charisma. I'm just debating trying to tell them they're paid at 12.
I'll make it 15.
Fucking, why not 20? He'll believe
Yeah.
20, right? No, 15.
If you
Go
guys
for
wanna,
15.
if you guys wanna go in there and talk to him about whatever,
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
go.
go ahead and do that.
Let's have a chat with him about our payment.
20.
You don't have to count your movement. You can just kind of move in there.
Oh, okay. So, I walk up to him and well, should I roll first or should I talk? I should probably roll first, eh?
Well, what are you trying to do?
Oh,
This-
I'm trying to tell him that he didn't. He must have not got memo or something, but our pay was up to 15 because Rockseeker said we had to take a detour. That's also why it took so long.
Okay. You can also, in the future, you could just kind of role play that. You know, you can just kind of say that in character. But, you gotta roll deception to deceive him to believe that.
Try a
Um,
system by like telling him, we had to, it's hazard pay. Really, there's a
I
goblin over the
probably
road.
won't need it, but we'll see.
roll a d4 to assist him. And we'll add that onto whatever he rolls. As you guys enter the shop, the smell of almost like
That's
is
not
that
how
a
it works.
one? No, it's
Well,
That was
the other
maybe for
We're
slash.
a
just gonna
warrant.
do this.
The other slash. It was close.
The other slash.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
Alright, plus 6 plus 1. That is a total of 15. Okay. As you guys enter the shop, you see the ambient light and the smell of extinguished flame, so that kind of like smoke kind of masks over the faint smell of various potions and just the general nature in the air, because there's a lot of trees and stuff around. But yeah, as you try to deceive him with a 15, Barthens will shake his head and say, well, I've been working with Rockseeker for some time, and we've had the same deal. As he's talking, he's going to be setting up different bags. He saw there was 6 of you, so he'll be setting up 6 bags with coins in them. He'll say, we've always done 10 a person. And until...
Alright, well, I lost. You can take one off of mine, but don't affect anyone else.
No, the deal's a deal. But
Good, perfect.
if
Alright.
Rockseeker were here to say different, perhaps I'd look into that. But the payment
What?
is as it goes, and he'll set the last bag on the table, and he'll gesture to the 6 bags and he'll say, "There's 10 gold in each bag. Feel free to take yours and let everyone else get theirs. While you're here, if you're looking for anything, you feel free to
Where's the
shop
nearest
around.
tavern?
The nearest tavern will be near the square. You just head on south, and I'm sure you'll find a place. Also, a place to sleep if you intend to stay. It might be a little rough. I do have a question for you, though. If your party is here, how did you arrive before Rockseeker? He's always here a day ahead of his provisions.
Oh.
Was he perhaps traveling by horse, probably accompanied by someone else?
Yes, him and Sildar tend to come a day ahead. Sildar is his personal guard, and never miss their 2 horses.
Is it like a brown horse and a white horse?
Yeah,
Oh.
they have that's the 2 horses.
They didn't always have like arrows in them, right? Because we found them on the road.
Oh.
Drop
Arrows.
it like that on them? Jeez.
Clearly not. Are you saying you found their horses dead?
I mean, if it's any consolation, it was his idea to bring the goblin heads.
Yeah,
Right.
it seemed like they got ambushed by some goblins, and we just found the horses and the goblins taken care of. But yeah, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'd say. And
Does
Tribord
this
Trail
mean
can
what
be
you?
treacherous, but Rockseeker is one of the ones leading how this town's gonna flourish once more. Did you find any clue as to where they've gone?
No, because Rock.
You keep cutting out.
Maybe he's. No, because Rockseeker ordered us to get here as fast as possible. You know, in all possibility, maybe he's just running late, and it was another white and brown horse.
I mean, we did find some trails that looked like someone getting dragged off into the forest, but well, we were tasked with getting the provisions here, so we didn't investigate further.
How far back was that from where we are now?
It's gonna be about probably like 3/4 of a day travel.
All right.
Um, okay. This is grave news. Well, if I were to help you prepare, would you be willing to find this mate?
Oh, I'm picking up what he's laying down, and honestly, I've waited this long for a drink. What's another? What's another
Oh,
how long?
well, I can
But I will get that drink
I
after.
can talk to Tilda about getting you a round on the house. But I will be willing to hand a health potion to each of you if you are willing to search for Rockseeker. Sildar would also be one worth saving.
As long as we can sleep the night.
We should probably discuss this first when the others are back
Yes,
and done
we
unloading
probably
stuff.
should, but that's what I'm thinking.
Seems
And
like
we
the
won't
group
have a
is
cart
mature.
this time to watch.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys like to stay the night, I suggest the same place to get a drink. That'll be the Stonehill Inn. You'll find it just south, as I said. And if you choose to go on this trip, then see me in the morning and I will prepare you for it.
Okay, thank you, bye. I'm off to get a drink.
Everyone make sure to grab your 10 coins. Maybe someone take them to Quentin and Oscar, who's in the back.
I'll grab the bags for them now, and I'll bring it to them as soon as I see them.
Okay.
I guess no one would know my name because I would have introduced myself as Behemoth. Behemoth? Behemoth? Behemoth.
Oh, you went with Behemoth when you introduced
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Behemoth.
Quentin and Behemoth.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys would meet up on this little side road right here, over here. Let me try and, yeah, it's still good. Yeah, and alright, so there you guys would give the money out, and everyone gains 10 gold from this. To make it easier for whenever you're about to spend some money here in the tavern, why don't we do 8 gold and 20 silver? Because you're going to want your silver.
Yeah.
So, add 8 gold. If you're looking at the inventory section on the character sheets, you'll find 5 little nodes on the left of the equipment. You got CP, that's copper. You got SP, that's your silver. So you should put 20 there. EP, we're ignoring that completely. GP, that's your gold. So add 8 to that. And then PP is platinum, which I only use that like way later in the game. So.
Oh, thank you.
So everyone gets 8 gold and 20 silver for delivering the carts. And as you guys head, we're gonna pull up the map again. There's Phandelver once more. As you guys head south, you do in fact find the another wooden sign that says the Stonehill Inn. Beside the Stonehill Inn, across the street, you see a woman tending to a shrine. Um, the woman looks to be dressed in kind of like a religious garb. The old classic black and white, except instead of white, it's a green. Does anyone care about the shrine? No?
I'll go
Yeah.
stare at it.
I'll go
Why
ask
not?
about it.
If you don't, it's fine. If you care about it, if you don't, it's fine. But are
Well,
you gonna ask her, or are you going to just let me change the music. We're no longer in the dark period. Uh, in fact, you're gonna go to a tavern. So here you go. Wow, that's kind of loud. So yeah, are you asking her about the shrine, or are you going to just kind of inspect it?
yeah, I'll
I'm gonna just
inspect
go
it, and
inspect
then
it.
if she, yeah, I'll inspect it, and she's not looking too busy, I'll ask her about it.
All right. Go ahead and roll a religious check to see if you can tell which shrine this is.
18.
An 18. Yes, I would actually say that you would know it. Let me pull this up. I thought it was going to be there. Here we go. Town description. That's where it'll be. Oh my god, it's so small on the screen. I miss my old screen so much right now, guys. It's not even funny.
Well, it's a little bit funny to us.
Alright. As you get closer, you do notice that the young woman is a young elf. And you do see a certain pin on her. If you know of different groups, you would know that that pin signifies that she is with the Harpers. Um, and this shrine is... Where is the shrine name? I know it was on here. There it is. Timora. It is Timora. Timora is a goddess of good luck, so this is a luck shrine. Would anyone like to do anything with the luck shrine of Timora?
I don't think she'd know what to do with that.
The
I would
question
ask,
is, are we feeling lucky?
uh, just because I can, I'll ask the elf woman how to pray to it, and then I'll see if, and then I'll pray to it.
She'll lightly bow her head as you inquire about that, and she'll just softly say, "Oh, well, you could wish for luck in your travels. It's always good to pay your respects as well." And she gestures to a tithing bin. Um, but you find yourself in need of luck. This is the deity of which you'll want to ask it for.
So I just,
Um,
so I just put a coin in the bowl.
Well, yes, and be sure to let Timora know what it is that you wish for.
So I'll put a gold piece in,
A single
and
gold
then
piece?
yeah,
Okay.
um,
and then I'll ask. Now I'll just pray for luck finding Rockseeker and his bodyguard.
Okay. Sure. Okay, that's fine. The sister will say, just thank you, and may your luck come true. Anyone else want to do anything?
If I heard that, I might also wish for luck
You doing the same
and
thing?
an amazing adventure. Yeah.
Okay. And she will say the same thing to you as well.
So,
Alright. And then I guess you guys are going to go into the Stonehill Inn right after that.
Of course.
Some of y'all probably already in there.
I don't pray to other gods. I only pray to Tempest, the one and only.
Alright, so you guys are now here in the Stonehill Inn. In the back you can see two children kind of play fighting with wooden swords. A middle-aged lady sitting next to them. You see two people talking at a table in the center, while there's one man drinking at the bar by himself, talking to the lady behind the bar. And there is another man that is, right now he's just kind of looking over a little clipboard he has. But as you guys walk in, he looks up and he says, welcome to the Stonehill Inn. Are you looking for a drink or a night?
both.
I
Yeah,
believe
both.
both.
Oh, we'll need both, hey? Well, to stay a night, it is 1 gold per room. Some rooms can be shared, some rooms are solos. And if you need a drink, you'll just go ahead and see Tilda right over there behind the bar, and she'll get you all set up.
Okay.
And how many rooms will that be?
Anyone willing to share a
I,
room? Save on
Yeah,
gold?
I don't mind sharing.
I'll share a room too.
Alright, so we're looking at 3 rooms. Oh, so that'll be 3 gold for the rooms, and I'll have Tilda over there hand you the keys. You can get the keys right after you get your drinks.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
If you need anything else, be it food or lodging, it'll be my request that you'll be needing. So, the name is Toblin. Feel free to reach out to me. I will always be around.
Did you say goblin?
No, that is Toblin with a T, sir.
I don't like this guy. Too
Seems
close to
nice.
goblin.
I'm really curious why.
Apparently someone doesn't like goblins.
They took my friend,
But he's not a
Barrington.
goblin.
Are you guys sitting at this table here, this big one?
Yeah,
Of course.
I know.
He'll take a step
Yep.
over and he'll just say, Tilda, we got a new table, if you don't mind. She'll just come around.
Is the bunny just on the table?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
it's not
just
gonna.
staring at all of you guys,
Um,
watching you all.
Akos, what are
Probably
you
doing
doing?
like little tricks for fun every once in a while.
Akos, what are you doing?
Where did he go?
Hitting up,
Oh,
hitting up the lady.
He found a single mother. He's got a mission.
Not the single mother.
My one weakness. What are you doing? You risen? What are you doing?
Are you muted?
I think he's muted.
Oh, that might be my bad. Okay, I present her. Tell me a story and I buy you a drink.
Anyone's welcome to buy me a drink.
Nope, story first.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll do my best to listen, but I am watching my boys.
Can I try and persuade her to tell me a story?
To tell you a story?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay.
What type of reverse bard is this?
He goes from tavern to tavern, gathering. His
Everyone
only
else,
story is the drinks he shares.
everyone at this table down here, other than Akos, I guess, you're all ordering. What are you ordering? Just a drink? Do you want food? What are you ordering?
Food and drink.
What's the biggest cup of mead you have here?
Well, all meat is served as 1 pint, and every pint will cost you 2 silver.
Okay,
That
so
is a 22.
22 for her to tell you a story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very expensive.
I guess, she'll say, I got some time, and she'll begin telling you the story of when the orcs came through and how her grandpa was one of the ones that helped fight to protect that Wave Echo Cave.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'll buy her a drink as well. And then I'll go back to my table.
it's 4 silver to get her and yourself a drink.
Can do.
So everyone's just getting a drink, no food?
What kind of food is there?
Well, we
Oh my
have
god, food.
Isn't
beef.
food just solid drink?
Well, if you just want a drink, that's not a problem. If you would like some food, we have beef stew, we have some bread, we have other things. We can cook you up a meal of carrots,
Rabbit
and
leg?
You have any rum?
she'll glance at the rabbit and she say, "We don't cook the freshest. That's a little too fresh for this bin."
I would hope so.
I could give it an hour.
He's insulted. He's so insulted. He's like pulling her money back off the table right to her. She's like, don't touch her.
Okay,
mean,
so
just like
I
in
bought
jail.
her and I a drink and I'm headed back to...
That's fine. Yeah, we'll say that he
Can I
helped
just
deliver that and came back.
ask a question?
By the way, you would have picked up that her name is Miss Alderleaf. Akos, just so you know. This is Alderleaf. What's your question?
How is food and drink handled in here? If I missed it, I'm sorry.
You just order it from either...
No, I mean like in the campaign. Do you actually...
Like, yeah.
Oh,
or are provisions enough? Or...
well, you guys always have starting 10 rations on you. Each day you go through 1 day of rations. So right now you guys have 7 days of rations. I consider it an automatic eat as long as you have the rations on you. If you do not, the first time you guys buy from a shop, I'm going to suggest for you to restock your rations. And once you hit level 5, I'm no longer going to suggest it. You just need to remember to restock your rations. But I automatically just remove 1 ration. And you guys should almost always have the same amount of rations.
So we had 3 days, so we've already used like 3 rations, right?
Yeah, you used 3 days worth of rations, and you still have 7 days worth of rations on you from your adventurer packs.
Okay.
Almost every pack comes with 10 rations, so everyone has 10 rations, and whenever you restock your rations, I put you back 10. Unless you say you want to buy more than that, so. But rations, I always imagine them to be kind of like jerkies, salted meats, maybe some like a potato, stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, whenever you're at an end, you can save on your rations by getting stew, getting bread, getting whatever, and that's usually what people do. So.
How much would it cost to buy the whole table?
The whole table, what?
Bread.
Bread? Bread.
Yeah.
Bread's only 5 copper a plate, so for the whole table, 1 silver, and I'll bring you guys 3. How's that sound?
Consider it done.
1 silver for the 3 bread, and then 2 silver for each drink.
Can do. How many people is that? That's 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Oh, you're buying all the drinks too?
You know it.
Alright, and that is a total of
14, 15, which leaves me with 2 silver.
It should be 13 silver. Why is it 15?
Because I'm also including the bread.
The rabbit? Are you buying the rabbit the drink?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hold on. Rabbit drinks, right?
He can have
It's
some.
a rabbit who drinks. Who doesn't want a rabbit who drinks?
The rabbit's like tiny. It's not like a full rabbit. We're
Yeah,
talking
I don't know if
Well, then give him a shot glass.
You're flavoring it before we cook it up. Got it.
Bring the
I don't
rabbit
know
to
if
whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know when they say cooked in whiskey?
oh my god.
She'll head back behind the bar and she'll get 6 drinks. And he'll
Okay.
head to the kitchen and he'll come out with the bread as she comes over with the drinks and just hands out the drinks. He hands out the bread to the table, and then to Athelia, he'll hand a single carrot and say, "For the little one."
You
Oh,
spiked that with rum at
thank
least,
you.
right?
Was that the bartender?
That was Toblin, the innkeeper.
Okay. Okay.
All right, and
So I'm an interesting woman, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, she's. You see two tables, two sort of thing.
Keep disappearing.
yeah,
Voice
You keep
disappears.
yeah, you keep
Apparently, her
going.
grandfather fought in some sort of thing.
Okay.
yeah,
Fought-
that's great. Let's talk about our next move. Ooh,
Well, we were
So-
offered to investigate the goblin tracks we found because apparently the guy they kidnapped was the guy who sent us to get the provisions over here.
Well,
You know,
that's
honestly,
fantastic.
Well,
it
not for
seems
them.
like a grueling trip, but we were torn on whether we wanted to do it or not. I mean, like, I don't see why not helping them is a bad choice. So I'd say helping them is a good choice.
Yeah,
I think it's a good
yeah, I
choice.
figured that was the plan.
Behemoth will finish his entire drink, slam it on the table, and go, "If it involves killing more goblins, I'm in." And I'll try
I
to
like that
ask for
energy.
more.
Keep that.
I'll ask for more mead. I'll go ahead and hold up 2 silver.
She'll come down, and she'll be placing the 3 keys for the rooms upstairs on the table. As you hold up the silver for another mead, and she'll grab the 2 silver from you. Say, "Excellent, not a problem. Anyone else like another round? Maybe
Yes.
something more to eat."
No.
I think
I'll get a beef stew and some rum.
All right.
Ooh, I'll have one of those beef stews too, please.
I'll get 3 rums, but just for me over the course of like my next few before I go to bed.
All right. So that's a total of 4 rums, or 2 meats, 4 rums, and 2 beef
I'll have the
stews.
beef stew too.
3 beef
I'll,
stew.
I'll take the
She'll
beef stew.
she'll
Four.
turn the Toblin and say that's 4 beef stews. And
8.
he'll just head to the back to go get them. She'll turn back to the table and she'll say, "All right, beef stew is only 2 silver apiece, just like the mead. So that'll be a total of 8, 16, 22 silver, or 2 gold and 2 silver if you'd prefer. How are you guys splitting that?"
I figured we were all gonna. I figured we all were gonna just pay for what we asked for.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I
separately.
had to come in and do things.
Sure.
The
So
best choice.
I think that's 4 silver from Athelia, 4
I'll
from
throw in a gold.
4 from Shay. You said you're gonna throw a gold?
Yeah, I'll throw in a gold. One of my guys' like flaws is he spends all his
How much was the beef
taverns
stew?
and drinks
The
and
beef stew is 2 silver, just like the mead. So,
Oh, I'm just getting stew.
no drink?
No.
Alright. Then 2
How
gold
much
worth
is
total.
one rum?
There's 1 gold already on the table from. Who was that from? The gold?
me.
I'll throw down another one.
Okay, well then that would cover it with 2 gold. 1 from. I think it was Shay that said that, and then 1.
Yep.
And then 1 from.
Your friendly
Sorry,
neighborhood
from
bar.
Sierra and Akos both put down a gold to cover everybody's stew and everything. So, and she says, "Excellent. It'll be out soon." And she'll go back to getting the mead and rum, and then she'll come back and hand it all out to you guys.
Perfect.
All right.
Before we take our Can I cast dancing lights just so we have a little more illumination fun?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Dancing lights. That's just a visual thing, right?
Yep.
That is a cantrip. Create up to 4 torchlights. Okay, torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air. Are you doing the glowing orbs that hover?
Yeah.
Okay. And what color are they going to be? Just so everyone has that awareness.
We're gonna have green, a blue, red, and yellow.
Alright, so 4 orbs on each corner of the table are lifted up in those different colors, lighting up this table in its own little color style as you guys all get your mead, rum, and beef stew accordingly. Would anyone like to do anything else or go over anything else together?
I would like to do something.
Go for it.
I would like to cast Mage Hand in an attempt to very carefully pet the bunny.
Oh my god.
Or you could just
God.
ask.
He's just gonna kill this bunny. He's gonna want to kill this bunny.
Gonna
It's
kill
gonna
anything.
smash it. It's gonna smash the bunny.
Athelia, where is the bunny while you're eating the stew?
He's with me, so you would be probably. He's in my pocket.
In your pocket?
Oh no, it could be worse than
Yeah.
killing the bunny.
Okay, so the bunny's head would be sticking out of the pocket, I would presume. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you can use Mage Hand to try and pet the head. Athelia, you will be able to physically see that Mage Hand coming toward the bunny, though.
I think she's like, what are you doing?
No, I'm just trying to pet the bunny, but I'm a bit too far away.
Maybe she'll let. He's big. I'm not. I can let him try to pet the bunny. That's okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I don't know if that's. Maybe I can put it in his hand and ask him not to pet it at all. I'll just let him kind of sit there and look at him and be like, just don't hurt him.
I'll dispel the mage and then just reach out my hand.
Okay, no, I'm taking my bunny. I'm like, no.
There's still one table that hasn't been investigated.
Are you looking for more single women in the area?
No, I'm looking for more double women in the.
Well, there's not a lot of people in this town, so this is who's in here right now.
There's that fella at the bar you could talk to.
I don't know. He seems broody. Those aren't typically the types to tell good.
Look, you can't judge a book by its cover.
I can and I will. Mainly because the first book I read was called Books by Their Covers.
It's an interesting sounding book.
Good read, I recommend it. 8 out of 10.
Alright, if you guys are good for now, you guys are welcome to head up to your room to sleep off the night, as you guys spent the rest of the afternoon here in this tavern.
Sure.
And it starts to get
That's
dusk outside. Alright, so yeah, the stairs are back here. You can use your key to open this door. That lets you go upstairs. And then when you go upstairs, there you are. We are now upstairs. Paste. Pick your rooms. You paid for 3, so you're gonna need to pick rooms that have room for 2.
And it was Seamus and I that are sharing the room.
It's up to you guys.
Gradually set up.
We just all gotta fit into 3 rooms, so I'm taking.
I don't mind who to share it with.
All right.
Obviously, the females will share one room.
I'm gonna ask if it's okay if I join and share a room with you.
I'm happy.
Just totally shuts the idea down.
What does that mean? The females should share one room.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I misunderstood. I didn't know who was the last member.
All right, I'm gonna look at this guy. Pick who you want.
I'll go here.
Through the wall they hear, I always get picked. No, I'm just joking.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, does anyone want to have private discussions with each other while you guys are separated?
I would like to privately pull out my flute and play a tune.
Music man.
I think I want to know what she thinks of what's happened and if she's as excited as I am.
If what, excited or upset or?
Excited. And I'm very happy and in your face, so I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Can I pet your bunny?
You can absolutely pet my bunny.
We'll just ignore what happened earlier for now.
Yeah.
He stops playing his flute for a second and says, you wonder if the girls ever just play a game of Pet This Bunny.
If what?
Alright.
Because, like, what else do they do in an empty room? They don't have a flute, do they?
Go ahead. Let
Behemoth,
Okay,
he's
other
talking to you.
I'm just gonna look over and go, well, you can always go ask, but it'd be very unpolite.
Plus, we must plan of how to take down. Their
playing
horn grows
flute.
stronger by the day.
I'm
And I am
doing like a
totally
little
playing
jig.
into this lavish.
I'm just gonna start playing, do a little jig, like a little dance.
We hear like a flute and some armor clattering through the walls.
I had a friend in the company of the mercenary group I'm with. He always played the flute. We always had music playing before we went to sleep. It was always a merry time.
Yeah, I typically played music for funerals.
Why can't a funeral be a merry time?
If it's a goblin's funeral.
I knew it.
You're gonna see his eyes just like slit, and those are very merry when they die. He's gonna stop dancing and kind of just look.
Yeah, Alko stopped playing and he's just...
So he's just what? You keep cutting off.
He's just reveling in the idea of killing goblins.
You also like
He was
killing
originally like fake being part, but now he's like, he sees the merit behind it. He's ready to accept this life of goblin murder.
You guys see him like pick this up. You also like killing goblins? In
Brother,
a very exciting, threatening voice.
I just have one question because I'm new to this. Do you eat them after? Or?
I mean, I know some people that do, but I don't want to taint my taste buds with their nasty meat.
And with that thought, he lets the thought of what it.
You you left the goblin heads on that trail, right?
Yeah.
That's part of your
Yeah.
eagle. Part of your eagle thing.
Yeah, it's the blood eagle.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I thought. Quentin and Samus, I think you guys didn't have a chance yet.
I was just gonna ask him what he thought about getting Rock Seeker, and then and ask what he thinks of the other party members.
Well, it's probably a good idea to save the guy who's organized for us to come here, because he's probably got more money to give us. And the rest of the party seems like, a fun bunch so far.
Fun bunch, but I'm not sure about the alcoholic. Like first encounter we get in, he goes in and then I get shot because of him. I'm not so sure.
Well, he got shot too, to be fair, and he had like an arrow on the left, on the right, Maybe next time you should just step out of the way.
Yeah, step out of the way of an ambush. So, good thinking, buddy.
Next time.
I know, I'm quite the thinker.
Get good, scrub.
Alrighty. Alright, so after you guys have your conversations, you go ahead and go to sleep, sharing a bed together, the ones who bunked. And
We
then,
Just two bros who like killing goblins.
and in the morning, you guys can head back down to, the below area. The first level. Below area. Where you will actually find that it is, I'm just going to put this back on for you. Where you find that it is actually rather empty early in the morning. And just you guys are here. I left you at the table, but you can move wherever you want. When you come,
So, did you girls play Pet That Bunny last night?
Pet that bunny? No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I
What did
called
you
it.
guys do?
They play Pet the
Oh,
Bunny.
we played Pet
They
the
played
Bunny,
Pet the Bunny.
but masses of goblin hordes that we ran through.
Okay.
He played a merry tune, and I danced to it, and talked
Yeah.
about killing goblins. I did not know there was others that disliked goblins as much as I do. It was a welcoming stories.
Okay. We dislike goblins. Got it.
Yes, they stole my friend Barrington
If
and kidnapped him.
it's any consolation to anybody who kind of change into that,
Changed
I just choose not to because I don't like goblins.
as you guys are,
But I did before.
Now,
as you guys are
it's
sitting
the
there,
upload.
the guy will come and say, "Good morning. The breakfast is on the house as part of the room," and he'll start placing down plates with eggs, sausage, and what looks to be just regular bread from last night, just ripped into chunks for you guys on the side. And also it comes with a small tomato bisque broth, all of which is, you can smell just the freshness from everything, although the bread is a little hard.
Hmm.
And everybody will get a plate. He'll say, "I hope
Now
you
and-
enjoy."
Oh, fire. And keep.
We
I'm
will.
gonna ask for like a little bowl for Ajax for the soup, and then put the bread into my bag, not eat it now since it's hard anyways.
She'll come up and she'll hand out water to everybody. And that's whenever you would ask her for the bowl when she gets here. And she'll say, "Oh, of course."
Oh, also for
Sure.
a pint of mead.
Head
Oh,
back and
I have a
she'll
question for her.
bring you that bowl. The bowl will have its own bowl of tomato bisque in it,
Oh, that's so nice.
and hand it. And she'll put it on the ground next to you where the bunny can eat. Alright, she'll go back to the table head and she'll say, "So I heard somebody wanted meat. Anything else from the table?"
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of in a choose your own adventure kind of predicament. But what are your thoughts on what's the guy's name again?
The Rock Seeker guy or the
No, the one who
Barthen?
owns the Barthen.
Well, Barthen is he's been in Phandelver longer than the rest of us. He was here before and after the orcs, and his provision stands probably the only reason that this town has anything it has to serve, such as the mead you guys have been enjoying lately.
I'm gonna choose to not eat that.
Not eat
The-
what?
The meat. Oh wait, we already ate it.
Yeah,
Mead-
the
mead is
mead that you've already been enjoying.
Yeah. Mead. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
The
He
yeah.
finished speaking the language.
He's part of the travel, the reason that provisions get here. Of course, he's not alone. You know, we thank goodness we also have the Lion Shield Coster down below, but they bring more bulk than what he brings.
Hmm. Interesting.
I'll lean over to the bartender and be like, "Is the innkeeper secretly a goblin?"
That no, my husband is not a goblin. I can assure you that.
Hmm.
Akos comes in to reaffirm the idea. Sure, he's not a goblin.
I'm pretty sure I've seen quite a bit of him, and I'd have to say it's not goblin.
Do you know what a goblin looks like?
Yes, unfortunately, I know what a
Thunder?
goblin looks like.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I smile in this comment. Or in the moment, I just smile. Because I'm glad somebody else dislikes goblins.
Alright. After breakfast, do you guys want to do anything during your breakfast, or are you just going? I know one of you said you're saving your bread. That's cool. Are you guys all eating your breakfast? You're good with that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yeah. So after you have your breakfast, you guys are gonna head out, or what are you doing?
Should head over to Barthen because he said he'll give us like a health potion or some provisions if we do head out on this.
Okay. You guys good to go? Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
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 Alright. I'm just gonna put you back at Barthen's then. We'll just say that you guys left there and you went a little north, where you went to Barthen's. As
How
you
much?
guys go ahead.
How much would it cost? I'm assuming he has provisions, as it's Barthen's provisions, to get more rations.
You can ask Barthen when you go in there.
Okay.
As you guys reach the front door, you see two men with red scarves leaving and crossing over the grass. They are both laughing as they are leaving, and they have with them a sack of something. You're not sure what. But they don't really pay you any mind as they get to the road and they just kind of walk past you guys.
Can I go after them?
You can do whatever you
Can
want.
I stop and talk to them?
You can do whatever you want.
Be like, "Hey."
So who's doing what?
Okay, I'm gonna persuade them to give me the bags. I don't know.
You guys can talk to them if you want. You gotta say hi or something first, though, before you can do anything.
Hi, can you give me the bags?
I think I'll go with
I'm
them.
kidding. I'm kidding.
What is anyone really saying anything to them, or are you just gonna let them walk away?
I will say greetings. What is it you're laughing about?
Look at the fresh meat stopping me. You guys think that you can do anything?
Are you goblins?
Who's talking to them right now?
Akos.
From back there?
Behind the two ladies.
Yes, from behind the two ladies. It'll make sense if they're goblins. Only if they're goblins.
They are not goblins. They are humans.
I heard him ask, "Are you goblins?" And I immediately U-turn around to see if there's gonna be a problem.
And then step up.
All right.
I think I'm trying not to have a fight. I think I'm like, no, we're not here for anything. We just want to know why you're laughing. Because I don't think she wants to fight the townspeople, and that's what she thinks they are, right? Or like assumes.
You just know it's people in the town. But as Akos asks if they're goblins, and you ask, what is it you just asked them?
I just
Why they're
told them we
laughing?
just want to know why they're laughing. We just want to be friends.
Yeah.
Our business is no business of yours. But you know what? We can make you our business if that's what y'all are looking for.
Can I persuade them to give me the bags now?
You can do whatever
I
you
think I'm
want.
like, yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah,
I'd love
I'd
to
like
do
to
your
try and
thing.
persuade them to give me the bags.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Can do. I think that's if I'm to be correct. Yep. Then I do roll 20 and roll. So that is 18.
All right. Even with an 18, he'll just look at you and go, "You want the bag?" And he'll take the bag and he'll swing it at you.
Do I have time to react?
That is a natural 20, so I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
So you get smacked in the side with the bag as you feel everything in there just crunch against you. You take 2 damage as he didn't swing it too hard. And he says, "You lot are sure gonna make a reputation around here." They'll start laughing and they'll just shove their way past the 2 girls that keep going down
Can I try and trip him?
Oh.
You can try, but yeah, they just shove you to the side as they walk past you. And roll to, just roll to, we'll just do attack and see if it trips.
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
How do I do that?
Just roll a d20. We're gonna add your, I guess, dex to it, probably. Makes the most sense.
It's /R 1d20.
Yeah, /R 1d20. Or if you want, since you're just rolling d20, just click the little dice button and then click
Okay.
d20 and it'll do it for you. And your dex is 2, right?
Mhm.
They are... Yeah. Then yeah, they do stumble over your foot. Who did that? Athelia?
No, me, Shay.
Sierra?
Sarah.
Alright, so Sierra, this one on the side will trip over your foot. He'll look back at you, and he'll just say, "I marked your face." And their laughter will erupt again as they go down toward the city.
I think I'm like yelling, "Fuck you!" Because I'm like, why are they doing this to my friends?
Stop instigating, please.
And I'll
Well,
just
that
shout
will
back
make
at
it
them to your
They
face.
hurt.
I swear I smelled goblin on them.
Is it so hard to not make enemies in a town? I mean,
But they
seriously,
hurt. Okay.
you come
Hey, we
up
made
to
friends
these
before
two.
we made enemies.
You come up
I
to
was
these two
trying
and
to be
say,
their
"Hey, I
friend.
want your things," and then you get mad when you don't get it.
Yeah, because think about it like this. We're helping this guy. These two we don't know are laughing with 2 bags. I think they robbed him. I'm gonna want those.
Or they did a job for him and got paid, and then you just came up and say, "Hey, give me your money."
True, but I didn't think of it like that.
Maybe they had a goblin in that back. You should go after them and investigate.
Oh, he's right.
That's a small goblin. I've never seen
Yeah,
a small goblin, and I've seen a
I'm gonna
lot
go
of small
investigate.
things.
No, I'm just joking. I should though. I should. It'd be.
When you got
No.
hit by the back, did it feel like it was a goblin inside?
No, it felt like bricks.
And if there were,
Do you have a
If there were
headache or
goblins-
something?
Sorry.
I'm not as think as you concussed I am.
well, at least we know there's not a goblin in that small coin purse, all right? And in what? There's
I
most
smell
likely.
goblins in my head.
Sorry, was that a question for me?
No.
Okay. Alright, so what do you guys want to do from here?
I kind of ignored them and kept walking. Like during that whole altercation, I kind of just kept walking.
Okay.
I
Alright.
think. Okay.
As you walk into his shop, you do notice that his shelves are a little bit more emptied. And Barthen is behind the counter. And it takes him a second before he realizes you walked in. He goes, "Oh, you're here. Is the rest of the party coming?"
They wanted to mess with some people that were leaving your shop. I don't know why, but coming in here, I think that I see why they were leaving for such a big sack.
Yes, it's no concern of yours. Just something the citizens are currently dealing with. But this is also why we need Sildar and Rockseeker. So I am happy to hear that you guys will be doing this for us. And I do hope that it comes to a positive
Oh my god.
conclusion.
Sorry.
Will the rest of your party be joining you soon?
They should.
The rest of the party? Anyone doing anything?
Oh, I just
Yeah,
wanted to walk up beside
I'm
him
going
and.
in.
We
Okay,
should
yeah.
head into the shop.
I think I'm asking her why he didn't stand up for us. I'm really hurt by it.
Me or
Um,
the?
no, I'm asking Sila. Like, why didn't he stand up for us? He really hurt my feelings. We should stand for each other.
I tried to stand up for you
Really
guys and I got
frustrated.
hit by a brick
Not you. I'm
bag.
talking about the other. Sorry,
Oh.
not you. I'm talking about
Okay.
how his character. I'm upset about him, and I'm like, I stood up for you too, and I was like, well, he didn't even like. He thinks we just want to start a fight. Those guys are so mean. We were just trying to be your friends. And I can't even recognize that you were literally trying to take their bags. I'm just like, they were just trying to be nice to us.
Hmm.
What are you gonna say?
Um. I am curious if because nobody has told me this yet. What happened with the people who were leaving the bag?
They
Uh,
just,
Well, that's
As
they
an
just
I
hit
actual
him, and
as
then they
I
were threatening everybody, and I didn't understand.
as I told your friend,
And I
no
was trying to be their friend.
it's no concern of yours for now. It's just something that the town has been dealing with. But I feel you should focus on what you have agreed to do, and if you guys can return with Sildar and Rockseeker, that would be most fortunate for this town.
Wait, I have one last question.
Okay.
If you say the deal always goes, then
Always goes
wouldn't
what?
it? You said yesterday that the deal you have with Rockseeker, the delivery,
Hmm.
always goes the same. It's always been the same.
Yeah.
That means the path hasn't changed. So why would a random ambush come all of a sudden?
Oh, hopefully you lot can figure that out.
Hopefully, because I'm just thinking about drinks and killing goblins.
Well, let's hope that the day did not, the passing day did not pass the clues to get you to where you need to. But as promised, I shall set you guys up. And he'll turn to the back and he'll say, Anders, can you bring the provisions? And this kid will come out from the back with a large crate. And he'll set it on the counter. And Barthens will look at the party and say, you'll find rations and a health potion for each of you. I do hope that this is enough to get you to where you need to, because this is all I can offer at this time.
Yeah, it should be fine. We have plenty of people, and if anything, the lane will provide.
We need more. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure we got the rabbit if it comes to that situation.
No.
Yeah,
What?
no, he's right. We should have a backup.
Well, if not, are you gonna go look for
He
food?
doesn't taste good. He doesn't taste good. Trust me.
What
Nobody
we
is
have is
afraid being
enough.
eaten in front of him tastes good.
What, what he's
I
giving us
doubt
is
you could
enough.
do that.
I doubt I could too because I doubt I'd be looking for a rabbit.
All right.
This may be a bit hopeful, but I have also had Anders prepare the oxen cart that you guys had previously. If you should take it with you. If you find them, they may be injured, and this would be the best way to get them back to town.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's going to make the journey faster too.
Yeah, that's a reasonable thing.
Take someone with you this time.
You keep cutting out, man. What did you say?
I recommended that he should just dip last time with the wagon.
No, we'll just leave behind. There's not much behind besides just the wagon.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's space for one person to ride with him. It's better strength in numbers.
Well, it's an empty wagon now. There's nothing
Yeah,
filling
we
the
sit in
back
the-
of it. You can
Oh, okay.
You can sit in the back of it now.
No,
It's
that's
empty.
like all of us.
Oh yeah, it's an ox.
They're pretty strong.
You guys are gonna weigh less than the provisions altogether. Guarantee it. But yeah. So Anders will run to the back, where he will then pull the cart from this back area over here and wheel it to the front of the store. And Barthens will just say, best of luck, and I hope to see you all soon with your friends.
Let us hope that your friend is still alive.
Yes, hope be with that.
I'll
Would
go ahead and
anyone like to
toss
do
them there.
anything in the town before we leave? I don't want to just jump out of here.
Is it possible that I can find a bow and arrow here or something like that?
Oh yes, I do sell bow and arrows here in this in my lodge. Is
I want to buy. Yeah.
all right. Who's is this Sira or is this Athilia?
Affiliate.
Athilia?
Yeah.
You want a bow and arrow?
And probably some arrows if it's possible.
You are not proficient with bows, only slings and spears.
So maybe a sling if it's possible to have a sling then.
Okay. Super. All right. Yeah. Simple sling will just say 1 silver.
Okay.
So let me add sling to your equipment here for Athilia. A sling is a dex base, so that would be +3 to the attack. And then it does 1d4 plus your dex, which is +1. So you'll do 1d4 +1 damage with the sling. Remember the what I said about the quarterstaff and using the cantrip Shillelagh, by the way. Just try and keep that in mind.
Okay.
Alrighty. Saving that. Yeah, it's 1 silver for a sling. Does anyone need to buy anything else?
How many rations did we get? Is it like a group set of rations or individual?
You're back. Everyone's back to 10 days.
Okay.
For 10 days?
Yeah, well, no, you are back to having 10 days of rations.
Yep. So we can travel for 10 days before
Yeah.
we run out.
Cool. Is that everything? No one wants to do anything else?
Think we're good.
Yep.
Not in here.
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough money to really start searching around buying other shit. Not yet. I'll kind of look at everybody else. All right,
No?
you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get on that cart.
Okay. Then yeah, everyone can clamber onto the carts, and now you will be moving at pretty much double the speed. Everyone gets on the cart, and we go back to the area map as you guys leave Phandelver. It's now about 11 o'clock. You guys spent some time there. We're going to get rid of this. And now you can move at double the speed, so that's... So the Phandelver here is 11 miles, so you can do that in 1 hour. And then it was about right here. So yeah, it only takes you guys about 2 hours to find yourselves back at the ambush location. Goblin ambush. Alright, and here you are back at the ambush location. Let's put the music back to where it should be.
Are the horses still on the side of the road and are like the cut up goblins still there?
Yes, everything is as you left it. It smells a lot more putrid now as the
Odd.
bodies of the goblins have started to decay as well as the horses, and the smell of decay just completely fills the stench of the air.
So no one came to. I guess it's a few days.
It's only been one night, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I used to know that.
where'd you see the drag marks were?
the drag marks were
Yeah.
right here, and they went directly into the forest this direction.
All right, let's follow.
Roll whoever wants to roll investigation to look at the trail a little bit better, so you're not just running into the woods.
Who has the best investigation modifier? Because I'm at a 0.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm also at 0.
I don't know if anyone really took investigation seriously when they were making their character, to be honest.
No. I'll go ahead
No,
and try
I
to like
did.
lead the group. I'll look.
Can I help them with that? I know that's a thing. You can help with an action.
Yeah, D4.
What I want to know, I have a -1 for this, so I got an 18.
Oh, nice.
And I rolled a 4. That's a 22.
All right. Um, cool. Then with that, yeah, you guys find footprints behind the dragged trail, and those also lead into the forest to the left.
All
But
right,
with
yeah.
that, you can keep following the footprints all the way through.
Can we maybe keep an eye open to make sure we don't run into any more goblins as we just follow this track?
Speaking
Let
of
them know where
interesting
to go.
ideas, can I analyze the
Analyze the
footprints
footprints.
to see if like they're a feat I might know?
They look like goblin feet. You would know that.
No.
Who
All
could
right.
have guessed it was
So
goblins?
Careful,
you
boys.
you follow the trail into the forest. Whenever it turns to go north, about 5 miles in, um, you're probably going walking speed, but you do have you would be able to keep the cart with you. As the trail goes north, it crosses over the Tribord Trail and goes into a thicket area, um, to the grass area to the north. And you guys come across. Let me see how they wrote it.
Oh no.
Alright, so you guys come across a small mountainside. It's not like a huge mountain, but it's enough to be called a little mountain, not a hill. And it's behind a series of trees. So let me just pull you there. Alright, so now you guys are here. And you got past the series of trees, you guys find a small babbling brook that is flowing outward from a cave's mouth entrance, which is next to that small little mountain that you guys have walked up
That
from.
looks very menacing, man.
But inside the cave of the mouth, it is completely dark as there are no lights whatsoever inside. Alright, let me bring y'all over here. Go get your tokens. Akos, you are still down 2 HP, just so you are
Yeah,
aware.
I believe I should be at 8 right now because it was from 10 to 8 because we had a long rest right before.
Yeah, everyone has all their spells and everything, but Akos, you got smacked by that bag because you talked game.
Yeah. At least the girls didn't get smacked by the bag.
No. No, but they made themselves a target. That's one thing they did. At least one of them.
I don't know what you're
It's
talking
fine. I'll
about.
just get slapped by more bags.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do? The
Mm,
waterway gets a little deep, about knee high, so yeah, about a foot deep, as you get closer to the opening of the cave.
Mm,
I'm gonna let the others do things this time because last time I kind of jumped the.
Do the tracks just
Oh,
lead like into the cave?
yeah. So they lead into the cave.
To get into the cave, you would need to cross the water.
Oh, because the
There's
one
only
leading is
the
right there.
only pathway in on land is on the right side of the little brook, Babbling Brook, which, as you get in there, it gets a little deeper.
Well, no point in standing out
um,
here just doing
I'll,
nothing.
The plan just going in.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Have fun with that. Don't worry.
Oscar, are you just running
I'm
in?
gonna
I'm sorry,
follow.
I'm not
Behemoth.
running.
You just walking
Oh,
in?
you're,
Yeah.
Um, what's your passive? Stop moving. What's your
Yep. Yep.
passive? Your
It's
passive is
12.
12. All right, give me a dexterity check. Saving throw. Sorry.
Saving throw.
Yes.
18.
18. All right. As you cross the water, you find your foot in the center of a rope that is just laying on the ground real loose. And you manage to lift your foot out of the rope just as it gets pulled. But even as it gets pulled, you hear the sound of two arrows being released with a th as two arrows dash at you. One is a 22 and one is a 13. Do those hit?
Only the 22 hits. Unless the 22 was a crit. Otherwise, no.
No. Yeah, the crit would still hit, just wouldn't be a crit damage. That's how adamantine works. So it's not that you don't get hit by crits, it's that you don't take crit damage, which is double. But you'll take 7 damage as the arrow lands just into your shoulder once again. These are shoulder shooters. And that would be from this guy and this guy. And congrats. You are back in initiative. It kept the turn order from before. That's funny. You guys can just update your numbers there.
I don't actually see my token on the
Yeah,
turn
it's not
order.
on there.
No? Okay, let me just get rid of these things. It's showing them on my end, and I'm like, huh. Add.
There we go.
I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? We
hmm,
got Akos, we got Ciro, we got Quentin, we got. I'm missing Elithia. Where'd you go? Athelia.
I don't
Where's your token at? What'd you
know.
do? That's alright, I got it.
Oh, it's under the bunny.
Is it? Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
The bunny was protecting her. That's wholesome.
At turn. There you go. Alright, roll your initiative.
Um, oh, there I am. Okay.
Hmm. 26.
I cannot.
But that's just.
There we go.
Oh, I almost forgot your handouts, guys. Sorry. Alright, well, here was these. Well, we're gonna have different handouts whenever we actually get the Phandelver and below, so I'll actually hit it to you later. But, where is. Did you guys get your numbers all put in?
I didn't yet. Sorry.
Yeah, Echoes, if you could.
Um.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty. Everyone's in.
And
Looks
then
like. Looks
I
like.
get to go first.
Yep. Looks
I
like
guess.
Akos is first.
Okay. So let me think about this here, because I'm pretty far away.
Yep.
30.
But you
So
guys all got to witness
5, 10,
their
15, 20,
Samos, your
20,
+2.
30, 10, 15,
Sarah is
20,
plus.
30. Okay, so believe it or not, from back here, I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Okay.
And then with a range of 30, can I use Charm Person on the bottom guy?
He's kind of through the trees, from your point of view. You can kind of see this one from where you're at, I'd say.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, yeah, I'll do that one then.
Okay.
Uh, it's a wisdom save.
Person. Okay. Um. Oof, nat 20. I think he saved. Would you like to do anything else? That was your action.
No. That was a misclick, by the way. I didn't mean to do that.
That's alright. I guess with that done, Behemoth, you're up.
Just got shot. And I'm gonna look back, see the goblins. I'm just gonna scream out, "You fucking dirty goblins!" And then I'm gonna do this way, and then this way, and then hit him with the greatsword.
Go for it.
I got you, bro. If the other one comes, he'll just.
23.
Alright. Yeah, that's gonna hit him.
It's gonna hit him.
15.
Jesus.
That was
Yeah.
almost max damage.
Yeah, that one gets eviscerated as you slam your sword through his body. The smell of
Cleave
blood
him in
just
half.
the smell of
That was
blood just fills the air as
Goblin blood,
as it
no less.
sprays. Yes. Um, and then from the bushes in return to that comes this little goblin who charges at you, mad that you just killed his little man, and he swings his sword for a whopping 7. Does that hit?
Nope.
Yikes.
If you had said yes, I would have been sad.
How?
And that
How could
brings
that
it to
possibly be?
Quentin. You're up.
Does the river and the forest affect my movement at all?
Because you're on the Babbling Brook part? No, it does not.
All right.
The rabbit.
So can I go uh, through jump the river, run through the forest, and attack the goblin?
Go for it.
Is that feasible? All
Yeah,
right.
I think for
I'm gonna
you,
go
it's fine.
here and hit him with a short sword and unarmed.
20, 25. I'm gonna do this one for you. This will make it 30 movement, and now you have advantage on that guy because you are flanking
Oh,
with
okay.
your friend.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then, and that's advantage on the attack roll,
Yes.
or it's the
It's
okay.
advantage on the attack roll, yes. Because you were flanking.
So then the first one is gonna be a 22 with the short sword. Then the unarmed's gonna be an 11.
Alright, well, so we just go with the 22. And that hits.
That's 7 damage.
That is enough to, kill this guy. So you also eviscerate him. Athelia, you are up.
I saw him get hit, but I don't think I can see them back there. So I think I'm gonna try to go a little closer. He's
Five.
here. 1, 2,
15. 25. And you do see that goblin now.
yeah, I think I'm going to try to attack him, probably with
So
my quarterstaff.
you're going to use bonus action to do Shillelagh on your quarterstaff. That way, instead of using your strength modifier, you use a wisdom modifier. And then you would attack with your quarterstaff, which would be counted as a melee spell attack. So you get to use your spell attack instead of anything else. Which, for Athelia, your spell attack is +5. So it's a d20 +5 to hit.
Okay. 19.
19 does hit.
That's the 5.
So now you do 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. So that's a 6.
6. Alright. So you got a solid hit into him. It was not enough to kill him, but he is heavily damaged and bleeding. Samos, you are up.
Oh, I'm gonna take my first 5 feet to get up here and, well, not up, so 10, so that's 15.
Yep, 15.
I can properly see the goblin, and I would like to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
I have a question. The Rod of the Pact Keeper, does that also apply to cantrips?
Cantrips are not limited on spell slots. So the Rod of the Pack Keeper is so that you can use leveled spells.
Okay.
The good thing of a warlock is that you have no reason to undercast anything, so you would always cast things at the highest level they can, but if it's not a leveled spell, if it's a cantrip, it doesn't, you can do cantrips as much as you want.
Oh, okay. Let's see, a d20 plus 5, so that's a solid 8.
That is a miss. So your first use of Eldritch Blast smacks the wall next to the goblin, but it misses.
I was a warning shot.
Which gives
That's my turn.
Which gives Sierra the chance to finish this off.
I don't know how to gauge how far I have to go to see him.
Each square is 5 feet, and you need to not have like a tree in your, like a bunch of trees in your way.
Can I get up there a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead and move your token. Each square is 5 feet.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that still?
That would have
Can
been.
I see him?
That would have been a total of 20 movement if you would have done 3 to the right and then 1 diagonal upwards. And then from there, yes, you can see him.
Okay. And can I shoot firebolt at him?
Go for it.
Okay. What do I have to do for that?
Oh, that's you roll your attack. So Firebolt requires a spell attack roll. So that's going to be the spell attack bonus. That's on your 3rd page. So you roll 1d20 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah.
So with a 10, you did not hit. That also hit the wall, right where the Eldritch Blast hit. The goblin will take this opportunity to swing his sword at Quentin, who is next to him. That is a 23, Quentin. Does that hit?
No. Yes, it does.
Nailed him. Alright, Quentin takes 4 damage as the goblin sees both those attacks miss, grabs his sword, and swings at the first person he can see, which is you. And now, Akos, you are up. Is it Akos or Akos? Are you muted or not talking?
It's Akos.
Okay, Akos. Alright, Akos, you are up.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 5,
Okay.
15,
Mhm.
and then do I have to roll for this, or do I just?
What are you doing?
I was going to cross, get to up here, and then shout at the goblin and throw my dagger, or yeah, throw one of my daggers at him.
Yeah, that's just movement. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
And I roll right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you roll with your dex. It should already be on your thing. Akos, yeah, daggers, yeah, +4 to the attack. The attack roll.
Oh.
Alright, so you throw your dagger and it just hits the ground directly in front of him. He looks at it before he looks at you, and then he just kind of lets off a little snicker as you are the fourth person to miss an attack against him.
Would casting vicious mockery take enough?
Well, you just threw a dagger, which is an action. Vicious Mockery is also an action, so.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Alright, Behemoth. You are.
Uh,
Do you have something else?
Well, I don't know if it works applying this beforehand or after, so I might just wait, depending on what you say, but I'm just gonna Bardic Inspiration him so he can blow this goblin sky high.
That's a bonus action to apply, so that should be fine. So yeah, Behemoth, you get to go, and you have one Bardic Inspiration point on you.
Alright. I'm gonna get in front of the bunny, and I'm gonna look at this goblin and be like, "Don't laugh at my friends!" And I'm gonna do an attack.
Go for it.
Eagles.
18. Without the
18?
Bardic.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much no matter what, you're gonna kill it. So.
Yeah. I got a 13.
Alright. it got a heavy hit already, so. Alright, so yeah, you guys clear out this little ambush den area. So, what you're looking at is, hold on. Alright, this is on the east side of the stream flowing out of the cave mouth. You see a small area in the briar thickets that was hollowed out to make this lookout blind type of area. There are wooden planks flattened out over the briars to provide room for these guards to lie here hidden and waiting for you guys to come up.
So, how much you want to bet there's at least 10 of them?
Well, we found their home. And I'm gonna kneel down next to the bunny and pat him on the head and be like, "Don't worry, little guy. I shall protect you."
Everybody gets their scenic moment with the bunny. I will have mine eventually.
And I'm gonna start doing what I do with the goblins. I'm gonna like a nice little blood eagle in front of their home.
Alright, if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Making the air stench of blood. Essentially.
Yep.
Yep.
What would everyone else like to be doing right now?
Go ahead.
I would like to take a look into the cave to make sure there isn't something like charging at us while they're eviscerating goblins over there.
Who's looking?
Semos.
Samos.
Like taking a step into the river and looking in.
Yeah, you have dark vision, so you can see a little ways in. Yeah. So you can see about that far in, and it looks pretty clear in the initial hallway there.
Well, it looks clear in there, but there's lots of corners and stuff, so it might be probably hiding.
Any of the spellcasters, if you have something for some light, that'd be great. But if not, I have some torches.
I think I have. I didn't.
Didn't someone put up dancing lights?
Yeah,
That was way earlier. at the
But I
bar.
can do
No,
it
I
again.
meant like they have it.
Yeah, but
It wouldn't really be that smart because that'd mean.
that costs a spell slot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
All right.
I have a light. I think.
You all have. Most of you have torches,
Yeah, they're in our packs.
so
I'm also gonna look at somebody and be like, "Do you guys know how to patch up a wound?" As I take like the hair out of my shoulder.
That looks painful.
What's your health?
My health's at
you
5 right
can't.
now.
You can't. Don't do that. You can do medicine checks to see how well someone's doing, but don't share actual health statuses.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I did not know that.
It's considered meta. You can always assume damage
I would just
levels.
say I would say it hurt very badly. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Okay.
assume damage levels based off of how much damage they've taken in front of you and stuff, but
Yeah.
actual numbers aren't supposed to be just told.
Because it's like real life. Like
Yeah,
you're
in
gonna be
real.
like, "Are you okay?" And they're gonna be like, "Oh, I can do it."
So, yeah. What's everyone doing here? We just standing here, just hanging out. I only see 5 people. Are y'all overlapping?
I think the bunny.
Yeah.
I know the bunny's on top of.
Let me be back. Let me be like, yeah.
There it is.
I'll I'll light a torch and I'll lead the way and keep an eye out for if there are any traps.
You're gonna light a torch and lead the way. Is what you're doing. Are you in the water or on
Yeah.
the ground?
Sorry. Yeah.
Could
we
I
are.
prepare my rapier in offhand?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah, I do.
You said put your rapier in your offhand.
Yeah.
That's Samos, right?
No.
Oh.
Akos.
Akos. Okay, yeah, the battle. Sure. Don't know if you can play your lute with one hand though.
Don't need to right now.
So yeah, you don't have a shield, so yeah, you can do that. Just so you know, as a bard, you do your spell casting through your instrument. So a lute is a two-handed instrument, and you need that to do your spells.
Yeah, I know. I'm just holding.
Alright, not a problem. Just making sure it's cleared. Yeah. So Quentin, if you'd like to lead the way with your torch, go ahead and take the next step.
I'll
Cool.
follow
So
behind them.
as you do that, you can see your light. Hold on. Actually, let me see. Let me put the radius up here for you. A torch gives you 10 feet of light. So you're able to see that there is in fact a room here, and the light is only able to go deep enough to reveal one of the wolves that are in here. You can see it's chained to the stalactite next to it as well. You'd also be able to see that there's more than one chain.
All right. I'll tell the people behind me
Are
to keep quiet. We got wolves.
You're
And
you're standing there with a torch. So
okay.
as you
Well,
are
I just figured they
turning,
were sleeping.
no. So
Yeah.
they are up, but as you turn to tell this information, the Samos next to you, the wolf with you start to hear a series of growling from inside that little area.
Oh.
Probably take a step back.
Yeah.
Speaking of, if y'all want me to like push front, one of them's I could probably get a quick one of them back off and get.
What are you guys doing? Is there a dog inside?
Yeah, 2 of them. Well, there's more than
Well,
one at least.
Well, we gotta go inside.
All
was,
right.
was it just like in the room, or is it gonna chase after us?
No, they're chained to a stalactite, a stalagmite.
Can I try to?
Just stay here. Stay towards the entrance of the room. Clear path in the middle. I can.
I was just gonna
Oh.
reel around the corner and scare him.
Oh,
All right.
that wouldn't scare all of them.
Put him into
You
submission.
might be able to scare enough that the others won't be able to do shit. We don't even know how many there are.
If the wolves start barking, they probably already know we're gonna come in here, so...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the torch is giving us away, so...
All right. Yeah. Let's just go in. Let's get a behemoth up here so we actually have a tank.
I mean, he's not looking too
Move
healthy.
fly. Well, still got 16.
Behemoth,
well,
are you
yeah.
gonna hold the
I'm gonna-
torch or no?
I'm gonna reel around the corner and just kind of scream, give it a nice good roar.
Into the darkness, because you can't see in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm hoping to also move up behind me, but I'll
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of show
I'm
up.
following.
so you're just gonna go around the corner and roar really loudly.
Yeah, with my menacing
No.
fucking hook.
No.
Look, I'm a big
I don't
motherfucker. I'm 7 foot
I-
and all
What's-
this armor.
Do you mind if I ask you what your
I don't-
goal is with this?
To make sure the wolves don't attack us, to put the wolves into like a submission.
But they
Are we
know.
trying to be stealthy, or are we just
Yeah,
gonna yell?
I'm just
with a
wondering
bit
if you're
scream
throwing,
that echoes?
He's like, I'm
Are
gonna
you-
walk up to them and scare them. Stealth is optional.
like, are you throwing
Yeah,
stealth
yeah.
completely out the window? Because
That's what I'm trying.
I mean, I already shouted at the front over there when I screamed.
Then it's not stealth, it's intimidation.
I mean, we could try and throw him a ration or two and then just run by him.
That's the
I'm just
easy
trying,
way out, though.
just-
Think of the others.
There's a lot of things.
just trying to give you an idea of what you're saying.
I know. I
You
am
were
fully
worried.
aware.
You were
I'm
worried about
fully
them barking, and then you just go in there roaring. Just
Oh,
making
I
sure
wasn't
that's-
worried.
Oh, okay,
I
not concerned with
didn't
that.
say
at all.
that.
Okay, well, I mean,
I didn't know anyone else wanted to do the stealthy. They just said there was wolves in there, and I'm like, well, we can handle the wolves. And
I'm
I
just-
said that's how I'm gonna handle them, and they all agreed.
I'm gonna give one chance for a retcon, and then we'll play it out just like that.
Yeah. So, you guys want to do stealthy? You guys want to stop me? 'Cause-
Let's see if we could just sneak by them.
Yeah.
Like just
I'm
keep on
outside.
going forward.
Walk, 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 walk.
Okay.
If they're
Alright.
trained up, I don't think they're a problem.
It's early game, so I'm giving retcons. But okay, so what's the plan we're going with?
Sneak past the wolves and keep going forward.
Like just sneak past them, like walking?
Oh.
Because one of you is holding the torch.
Yeah.
And one of you is blind without that torch as well.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have another torch?
Oh,
Oh,
y'all
actually,
y'all should have tons
yeah.
of torches.
So
The thing is, we're
then
trying to do
put
a
the
sneak.
torch out, and then we
Yeah,
go
I'll-
by one by one.
yeah, I can douse it, and then I'll
Yeah.
continue forward.
Okay, so you're putting your torch out, Quentin?
Yeah,
Okay, let me turn that off then for you, because you don't have that on. Quentin, you are unable to see anything in front of you. Are you still leading the way?
I'll squeeze against the wall and tell Seamus to lead the way.
When he feels fur and not stone.
No, like he's gonna tell
I'll
you to
just
go ahead.
take like a step in front of him and tell him to just hold on.
Hear me out, guys. Just somebody pick me up, throw me into the middle. Thunder away.
I'll
Well,
stealth
apparently
feeder.
we're trying to do sneaky apparently. So
And just so you know, because you did Thunderwave before, I will say that you are now aware that using Thunderwave is very loud. Like like a
okay, noted.
it's like a thunderous boom.
Noted.
all right,
If
I'm gonna
I
reach out
look
my
around
hand.
this corner, how many like wolves would I see?
Okay, you have dark vision, so you can actually see in there. And are you just peeking around the corner?
I'm just peeking around the corner,
Okay. I'm going to give
trying to have a
you.
look
I'm
at how
gonna.
full that roof is.
I'm gonna give you the stealth for this. Just allow it. Usually you'll roll stealth in the future. But as you peek around the corner, you see 3 wolves, all of which are tied to this stalagmite.
And do they just like seem aware, or are they all just like
They
lying down?
they're all like kind of like pacing and like they're still growling and facing this forward way because now they're very attentive.
Well, snaking by them's gonna be hard. I think I will just grab like 3 of my rations and like toss one to each of them.
How long are the chains?
The chains
Yeah,
look
but they're gonna start barking.
the chains look about 10 feet long. But yeah, you're gonna throw 3 rations in.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna toss like each wolf a ration to hopefully keep them occupied.
All
I
right.
can offer a
Um,
ration so you don't have to use 3.
all
It's
3
fine.
all 3 of the wolves go to the 3 different rations and they just start eating them like they haven't eaten in a long time, just tearing at it.
I'm gonna use that chance to go forward and try to grab what's his name again along with me?
Quentin, you gonna drag Quentin with you?
Quentin.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
The rest of the other 4, the rest of you,
I'm gonna try to run with them.
you're
since
bringing the
I-
bunny in the cave. I'm just clarifying.
No, I was gonna leave it
No.
outside.
Oh,
I was
Do it.
gonna leave it outside to be out here, but I
Yeah.
didn't
You can do that.
get the,
If you want to leave the bunny there, that's fine. Alright.
in the like deep forest.
Alright.
He'll just he knows what to do.
Yeah, you can tell the bunny to hide in the forest somewhere. Okay.
Hmm.
You are inside the den. Did you do that on purpose?
Oh no.
That's
in the water.
in the water. So it's kind of a single file right now. So Samus, you're gonna have to move a little bit more forward if you want to make room
Oh,
for
yeah.
people.
I'll make them room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the line too.
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and get as far as you're gonna go. Sierra, Behemoth,
Oh, no.
Akos.
I'm gonna look over at the last 2 and be like, I can't see in there.
Neither can I watch this.
Alright. So we're gonna end it with here with you all in your line going in. We got Sayla. I'm sorry. We got Sierra, Behemoth, and Alkos on this side, and we got Elithia, Quentin, and Samos on the other side. So when we come back next week, we'll pick it up from here as the wolves are eating their rations and ignoring you guys, and you guys are going deeper into the cave. So yeah, that was a solid first session. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here.
Wicked!
Hooray!
That was a fun
That was
session.
fun. Thanks, playing.